Hello and welcome to another episode of Do Go On. My name is Dave Warnicky, and as always, I'm here with Matt Stewart and Jess Perkins.
Hi.
Dave, you left a beat there,
that was on
but
you.
not
that
a
was
big
on
enough
you.
beat.
That was on you.
You got, because you never leave a beat there, and then when I realised you were leaving a beat, I jumped in, and when I jumped in, you moved on.
I got to let you know.
Do you want to go again?
I set you up.
Do you want to go again from
and
the
you
top?
failed. From the top. Hello, welcome to another episode of Do Go On. My name is Dave Warnicky, as always, I'm here with Matt Stewart and Jess Perkins.
Hey, Dave, how's it going?
I left a little pause in there, Matt. You didn't jump in that
I missed
time.
it.
Why are you saying hi to Dave?
I don't know. He said hi to me.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Jess.
Okay.
Great to be here.
I hate it when we fight.
Well, that's why we never have. Because I don't like it either.
Yeah.
Hey, want me to explain this show?
Yeah, that'd
Sure.
be great if you could.
What we do here is we take it in turns to report on a topic which is often suggested to us by one of the listeners who may have also voted for it on our Patreon. Then we take the idea away, the topic, we research it, we write a little report on, bring it back to the group in the form of a report. I've said the report twice there.
That's okay.
But it's Jess's turn to do the report this week. Matt and I genuinely have no idea what you're going to talk
We
about.
normally fuck around a bit at the top. You've just jumped
I
straight
like
in
that.
today.
I think this is great. This is because new listeners might listen through this episode. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Because I think we do a lot of episodes that new listeners are like, nah.
Yeah, well, I think it's the same rule applies to us as that I apply to watching a new TV show, so that you got to give it 3 episodes.
Mm.
And then if I'm still like, I'm bored and I hate these insufferable idiots, then I'll stop.
Yeah.
Okay, right. And then you think the torture is over.
That's right. But
Jess, it's your turn, though, to report on a topic.
to torture, and we get onto the topic with a question.
That is correct.
My question is, which is the only country in the world that uses a musical instrument as its official national emblem?
Oh, national emblem.
It'd be like some sort of horn, I reckon.
Okay.
Or a lute. You know, like a national... Oh, island, the harp.
Correct!
That was great. That was good to hear the thinking out loud there.
Yeah, and when he went... Well, because here's the thing. If we do any kind of trivia game together,
Yep.
I answer with my gut and not a lot of thought. And then Matt will think something through in front of me and I go, that's actually a really good point.
That was good.
But this time when he went, it's a horn, I was like, he's gone the wrong way.
This
He's
idiot.
never going to figure it out.
It's gonna
I
be some
said
sort
to
of horn.
myself, I said, whoa! And then he figured it out pretty quickly, actually. So it's Ireland.
And that's the only one. It's that
According to
interesting.
Google AI.
Oh,
Hey.
well,
The
okay.
AI overview.
I mean, we've talked about this before. That doesn't mean anything.
I agree, but I had not written a question
Okay.
a few minutes ago. And
Hey.
so...
Yeah.
and so I had to do what I had to do.
I trust it.
Because today's topic is about Samuel Island.
Oh my God, the guy that Ireland's named after?
Yeah.
Is that true?
No.
Whoa.
According to AI, it is.
According to AI, yes.
Yeah, it was between that and Samland.
Come on down to Samland.
Oh, yeah, my ancestors are from Samland.
Do you think it's possible they'd still have that beautiful voice if they came from Samland? Or does that just change the culture?
I think it changed. For every
Yeah.
Sam I've ever met.
Yeah.
Very
Carl
different.
Samland. He's in a bit of strife at the moment, isn't
Oh,
he?
yeah.
When's he not?
Yeah, and that was a month ago.
Oh, it was months ago.
Was it really?
And
Yeah.
he'll be fine.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a middle-aged white man.
Well, I mean, he's also
And
a
millionaire.
multi-millionaire.
Yeah, he's fine.
I poured one out for him.
Oh, yeah, as you should.
Gasoline and then lit it. He's dead now.
You set a fire.
No, a little fun.
He set him on fire.
Set him on fire.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sam Island, any relation to the country?
Nope.
Okay, great.
I just had to come up with a question.
I
thought it was a bit of fun.
I thought
with
that.
you.
No, I don't. I think it was a lot more fun than that. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Wow. I love it when we get along.
Yeah.
which is why you never have.
One of my sounds is the harp. Because I'm a man of 1,000 noises.
Sure.
Bling blong bling bling blong bling boom bling 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 blong dippa dong ding dong ding bling.
It's beautiful.
Bling bling blong bling bling bling.
Feels like I'm in a spa.
Feels like I'm in Ireland.
Yes, that's one of them.
That's really
So
good.
their national emblem is the harp. Let's just talk about that.
Yeah. Don't ask me any other questions.
But just...
Hey, Dave, don't harp on about it, mate.
God, he's on
He's
fire.
incredible today.
She's let him do the whole
he's
episode.
not fighting with me. He's being really nice. And he's hilarious.
He's already doing noises.
Are we in love with this guy?
We love this guy. Is this Sam Island?
Wow.
A guy I assume we're going to love when we hear about him? Stick with us if you want to hear the topic. But
Oh, you know.
Do you associate the harp apart from the symbol with Ireland, like the sound of the harp?
Nah.
That's more of a tin whistle type.
Yeah, okay, you go straight to tin
Or maybe
whistle.
fiddle.
I'd go fiddle, I reckon, first.
They should rebrand.
Yeah, they should rebrand and have a tin whistle.
Or a
Phallic.
Too phallic.
Too phallic.
Yeah,
You've got to be careful about these things.
Yeah, the Irish had a focus group a few hundred years ago.
You know, I've talked about this. The humdinger took us so long to get to humdinger, and one of the things that kept coming up was, it's a bit phallic.
like everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Even though everything I said was apparently a dick. Banana.
Johnson. Willie.
Big Cock Studios.
Throb and Donger. What?
Huge direction. Sorry, just
Robin Dogger.
talking about
Yeah,
myself.
but it's Hugh's direction.
Hugh's direction. Oh, that's great.
And the funniest one, did we talk about this before? The funniest one was we were like, after one meeting, it sort of had, because for people who don't know, the studio we record in used to be called Stupid Old Studios, and it was decided that it's going to be a rebrand and a name change. And we had a bunch of Zoom meetings to try and figure it out. And at one point, the favourite, we were talking about, goose, silly goose, working off stupid goose, and then honk honk, and
That's tits.
yeah, what? Two people came back having spoken about it. They were both worked on different TV shows, and they talked about it in their writer rooms the next day. Came back and one said, "Yeah, people were saying it sounds like tits."
Yeah,
and the other one was, "You saying Hong Kong?" Hong Kong Studios.
That's good.
In Brunswick, Melbourne.
That's good. Nothing phallic about Hong Kong.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's true.
But it's like no one is going to know what you're saying.
Hong
Kong
yeah,
Studios.
welcome to Hong Kong Studios.
Australians
What?
not the best at enunciating or speaking slowly enough to be
Someone,
understood.
Shane, a friend, we're talking about a third season Beer Pioneer, and he sent a message to the group chat that he had voice to text, and it said Maddie with double D.
Yes.
Another Hong Kong. And he goes, Maddie, looking at these dates, and I didn't answer. I'm like, I guess there's a Maddie involved now. And it took me a couple of days. I'm like, I think he was talking to me.
That was me.
Yeah.
So somebody else does call you Maddie.
And he said it was voice to text. Anyway, we were going to be so quickly.
You had really started something, and I'm going to... So here we go.
AJ
All right.
may tighten this up.
He won't.
Well, he might.
Samuel Island. So this topic's been suggested by a couple of people. Paula Cochrane from County Kerry and Sam Lacey from Manchester. It's been voted on by the Patreons. I put up 4 topics. A couple had buzzwords that always get up. A heist was
explosion,
in there.
disaster.
Right. And this one by quite a bit.
And did this have either of those buzzwords?
Not those ones.
Is this episode going to be called Sam Island?
No.
Oh,
Is it going to be
called-
called The Heist of Samuel Island?
No, it's going to be called something else, but
we won't find out till later.
Correct.
Fair enough.
So, a little bit of background. Samuel Island was born in 1744. He was an English author and engraver. Engravers at the time carved intricate designs into metal plates, usually copper, to produce printed images. Because photography didn't exist, these master craftspeople were crucial for mass producing fine art, maps, and book illustrations.
Right.
So he'd published many books in his career, including one in the early 1790s. It's catchily titled A Picturesque Tour Through Holland, Brabant, and Part of France, made in the autumn of 1789. I think we can all agree that's beautiful.
But
That
what's
is
it
good.
about? When sometimes you read a title and you go, that sounds good.
Yeah.
But what does it mean?
What does it mean?
Which part of France?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd just say France,
and
wouldn't
part
you?
of France. Part of France.
Because no one's going, wait, did you go through all of France?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's reading the book and they're going, well, you know what? I bought that book to see all of France.
You weren't. You never got to Provence. Is that there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you say it like that, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never got to Bojavisi? That's sort of a stab at one.
Definitely not how you say it if it is one.
Yeah. That felt like a very Italian pronunciation of if it was French.
Bojavisi.
Yeah.
What's Lyon?
Okay, yeah. Yep. You're back.
Warming up.
Paris.
They never got to Paris.
Champignon. That's the little mushrooms. Anyway, please keep going.
Okay.
I mean, do go on. Please keep going. That was an alternative name.
Should we do a reread?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Please keep going.
Please keep going. For the love of God.
Please. Make it stop.
Right, so he's obviously a wordsmith.
Yeah.
And some sort of craftsmith.
Yeah, that's right. He was seen as a pretty successful publisher of travelogues, collector of antiquities, and a collector of Shakespearean plays and relics. He was a big Shakespeare fan himself.
Right.
What, like 100 years after Shakespeare's time? Or 100 and so?
So a slightly early adopter.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So he was, but there are lots of, at this time, Shakespeare scholars and experts and whatever. But he's a collector, he's a fan.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not an expert, just a fan.
I'm a big fan, In the 1790s, when our story takes place, Samuel was living in central London. His household consisted of 2 of his 3 children, his son, William Henry, and a daughter, Jane. His other daughter, Anna Maria, was married and living with her husband. And there was also Mrs. Freeman, Samuel's housekeeper, and a word... Okay, I had to put it phonetically and I'm still going to struggle. Amanuensis, who's a person employed to write or type what another dictates or copy what has been written by another, a scribe or a secretary, basically.
Oh, gotcha.
But she's sort of the housekeeper and scribe.
Oh, she's doing both. Mrs.
Freeman.
Mrs. Freeman.
Housekeeping. Scribing.
Don't come in, I'm naked.
She's writing that down.
Yeah. Don't write that down. Cross it out.
The family Bible shows that all 3 children were illegitimate and that Mrs. Freeman was their mother.
Oh.
Her original name was Anna Maria de Berg-Koppener.
Oh, my God.
Oh, we love it.
Berg.
We love it, the Berg.
Yeah.
Any relation?
I just
Great
like
brows.
that.
You know that. Straight off the bat. You hear de Berg, you think de brows.
Yeah.
That's right.
Absolutely. You're guaranteed to browse.
I just love that there was like that little bit of scandal. It was just written very matter-of-factly on Wikipedia. And I was like,
and you said it was written in the family Bible. So on the back page of their King James, so they just have a little note that said, by the way, sorry, God, but I was into her.
I didn't look into this in a heap of detail, but I think back then that was sort of a way of like keeping track of the family tree kind of thing. Like you would note down when the children were born, etc.
Yeah, in brackets, bastard.
I'm married to his mother. He's just a prick.
This one sucks. I knew from about 6 weeks old.
And then we
this
thought,
one sucks.
let's go again.
Yeah, we need 2 more.
And his sister's a delight, but
Thank goodness
he sucks.
Thank goodness we kept going.
Anyway, so Ireland was a fervent admirer of William Shakespeare, and in 1793, when preparing his picturesque views of the Avon, another book he was working on, he took his son with him to Stratford-upon-Avon to examine carefully all the sites associated with Shakespeare. He's gone on like a...
Oh, that's good. You're right in the book. You put yourself where the man was.
That's right. You go back, you see, where was he born? Did he look at that creek?
He might have looked at this creek. Did he have a sandwich from the local shop? Maybe.
I'm
hungry.
I would have been to England, I don't know, 10 times or something.
Okay, brag. Has
There we
it been
go.
10 times?
And
I
yet,
have no idea. 5 times?
10 times, and yet you haven't learnt the language. My goodness.
No, I like that they, I'll go on one of their fish and chipperies and I say, oh, governor, could I? And they go, just speak in Australian.
Yeah, we speak
Yeah, we
Australian.
get
It's
it.
okay.
I say, okay, thanks. Could I get a couple of dimmies? Chico roll.
Yeah, and minimum chips.
Minimum chips. Thanks, mate. On your common number.
Potato cakes. Baker's dozen potato cakes. Anyway, were you going to say something about
Chicken
England?
salt. Oh, no, I'm like, I've never been to Stratford-upon-Avon.
Neither have I.
I'm interested by Shakespeare. I find it, like, very dull, the plays and stuff, but I love the history of it.
I reckon I'm finding out why you haven't been.
But also,
Yeah.
the
The
amount
man-
of words he invented, probably. I love that sort of stuff. I love the history of the guy. Like, I love Bill Bryson's biography of him.
You've been to where Bill Bryson was born.
Obviously, make the pilgrimage to Bill Bryson.
If I ever get back to America, I will be going to Des Moines. Someone had to, as he famously said, or whatever it was. Anyway, yes. Please hurry up.
Please.
Please get back to it. God damn it. What's this show called again?
Anyway, so he's noting down, he's making lots of notes about Shakespeare. He had this local guide who was a poet named John Jordan, and he's like studiously writing down everything John Jordan's saying about Shakespeare.
Oh, he didn't have his mistress / wife / scribe
no.
there to take the notes for him?
Well, she had to also keep the house.
Yeah, of course. Her other job. Gosh, she's doing everything.
Busy woman. So he's writing everything down that John Jordan's saying, even though biographer Sidney Lee later said a bunch of what John told Samuel was made up.
Okay.
So John's just kind of improving.
Like any good tour guide.
Yeah, having a bit of fun. And Samuel's just going, yes, 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 and gobbling it all up. But that's fine. Anyway, so while he was visiting the birthplace of Shakespeare, Samuel learned from some locals that manuscripts had been moved from Shakespeare's residence at New Place to Clopton House at the time of the Stratford Fire. Now, don't ask me when the Stratford Fire is because I tried to Google it and it just came up the Stratford Fire Brigade.
Okay.
So at some point there was a fire.
And then presumably they later got a fire brigade.
Yes.
Clotford.
Clopton.
Beautiful name.
Yeah. No, yeah.
And what did you say?
Either of what we said, both beautiful. I personally
Yes.
said and read Clopton.
Clopton. Oh, so much funnier than what I said.
Clopton.
I think I've made it sound like a real place.
Yeah.
What you said is ridiculous.
I know.
And I love it.
Clopton House.
Clopton.
Yes.
And that's just the name of a house, a building.
It's like it was
Like a manor or something.
17th century mansion.
Love that.
So New Place had been demolished in 1702. So a lead on the whereabouts of some genuine Shakespeare documents was very exciting. He's like, okay. So off he goes to Clopton House, a mansion in the area. But when he got there and inquired about the manuscripts, he was told that all the old papers, many of them Shakespeare's, had recently been burned.
Oh, to disc.
Chuck 'em-
Well, that's good to have a backup
Yeah,
copy.
that's actually very handy. Could I have
It's
a
really
copy?
good.
Digital, you can reproduce that.
I actually miss burning CDs.
Mm.
It was fun to watch it loading.
Yeah.
Oh, 88% burnt.
And like make your own little mixes and
Here we
stuff.
go.
The life Dave lived.
Ooh!
I seem to remember
88%!
the program we had. If you wanted to burn it, you clicked like a radioactive symbol or something. Like,
Oh,
do you have that?
Oh,
one?
that's fun.
Go.
That's fun.
that
And of
would have
course,
felt badass.
It was like
Yeah.
a plug-in,
Dave.
but like an extra thing you had to plug into the computer, which
Yes.
was a burner. Oh man!
And then I had like a stack of CDs in the car, like the little CD cases.
Mm.
You had the loose CDs in.
Oh yeah, and then you've written on them a permanent marker.
Yes. Oh man, I miss that. I know you can have playlists now, and obviously it's all better now, but I miss it a little bit.
I miss my friend Tom, who I know listens to this show.
Hi, Tom.
Lead singer of Wheat Hornet. The way he would make he would burn like for example, punk band Strung Out. You do the entire album, but then there's about 8 tracks left if you want it. So then he just put a little mix at the end.
Yeah,
That's fun.
I love it. So here's the entire Exile in Oblivion, but at the end of it, here's a bit of this, bit of that.
because
I
I'm not
miss that.
wasting space.
Exactly, I'm not wasting space. Good on
You had
Tom.
80 minutes on those things.
Yeah. And both Punk's albums only go for about 25.
Yeah.
So good.
They started getting longer once CDs were the main thing. I think records were shorter, maybe.
All right, you
early.
got-
And then the CD era, people talk about it, albums became really bloated
Yeah, you're
because
right to the medium.
bands started just really filling out, like going, we don't have to cut songs like we used to. So we've got 14 or 18 tracks on this album.
Or that Friends of Rhyme album that has like 35 secret tracks at the end of it. They all go for 4 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, one of them's called like, I can't believe you're still listening to this.
Yeah, the long and winding secret track. Yes. That's
I bring it back. I want people to make. I mean, you've made playlists for me before of like albums you think I'd like because I had a long flight ahead of me, which I love. Like I think that's part of your love language is playlists.
love a playlist.
Love a playlist. I say bring them back. Digital cameras are back.
Mm.
I was at a restaurant recently and some like probably freshly 18, maybe 19-year-olds. I know that because they all got ID'd. They had a film camera and one of them asked me to take a picture for them. And I said, yeah, no worries. And I took the camera and then she started to explain to me
That's fun.
how to use it. And I was like, sweet girl.
Don't worry, I got this.
Thank you so much, but I'm old.
You're like,
That's
I
so
did photography at
fun.
school.
yeah, I got it.
When we started this show, you were those kids.
I know.
And now you're old. You two old people.
Yeah.
Reminiscing about CDs.
I know.
and
But she was
cameras.
like, it's just that button. Like, it couldn't be much clearer. But I was
It's
like, yeah,
that-
no, I've got it.
Oh, she had to explain what she wanted to explain. It's that button.
Yeah.
And you point, the lens goes what you want to look at.
Yeah.
You put your
Very
eye,
sweet.
eye through here, whatever you're seeing, it's going to
I was
take
like,
that photo of
yeah,
that.
I've got it.
But there is a bit of pressure though.
Yeah, totally.
But also, you don't know. You'll never
I
know
don't
how
give a
that
shit.
photo turned out.
And
bet it
there's
was
also, because it's a one-off. But you're using a film here. I think I want to rebrand as Younger Than the Wind now. You two
No.
are the oldies, and I'm
Oh,
like,
fuck off, just because we're nostalgic for CDs.
what are you talking about?
Mate, all right.
What does this even mean?
No, you can't pull that off. You're way too old.
Yeah, I've
and you
been-
make references that we don't understand.
Exactly.
To
Hey,
ads
what's
from the
old is new
80s.
again?
What?
What's old is new again?
No, not the way you do it.
Yeah, we used to burn CDs. You used to burn tablets, okay, mate? You're old.
That's good
Got it.
stuff.
Don't burn
And
him.
that's how we got onto it. There was a fire.
There was a fire.
Yes.
So Shakespeare's documents have been burned, and he's obviously devastated. His son later wrote that his father exclaimed, "My God, sir, if you are not aware of the loss, sir, you are not aware of the loss which the world has sustained. Would to heaven I had arrived sooner."
Oh,
He's
my
like, because
goodness.
apparently the fire had only been like a couple of weeks before.
Oh, you're kidding.
So he's devastated. So that's what his son later wrote. Samuel himself, though, remembered it a little differently, writing, "Upon the demolition of New Place, above mentioned, all the furniture and papers were removed to the ancient mansion of Clopton family, about 1 mile distant from Strafford. Amongst those papers, I have long imagined that it is very possible some manuscripts of our Shakespeare might have been conveyed. Prompted by a faith, hope of this sort, as well as by curiosity, I last summer visited this spot, but without the desired success." Very different vibe.
I felt like his son really punched up that
His
story.
son's like, Dad fell to his knees.
Yeah.
He's yelling like, "Why,
Why?
God, why?" And Samuel Writing's just like, "I went and had a look, and unfortunately there was nothing there."
So I awoke at 6 a.m. and I knew it was 6 because the cockerel was crowing 3 times. I thought to myself, I need to have a spot of breakfast. So I fetched my slippers. But where were they? It's like,
That's how I imagine you going about your day at home.
oh, there's a lot of fetching slippers. I get cold tootsies.
I know.
So they're thinking these are like the original handwritten Shakespeare scripts, or yeah.
Yes, like as in just like any kind of documents that were Shakespeare's.
Which are like quite rare. Are they? They're quite rare to find,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. But I will also say that people later speculated or said like they're pretty sure those people were just mucking around.
Right.
They were just fucking with him a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, we had heaps of stuff. It just got burnt last week. Or,
Because
you
I
know.
think a lot of it, because I don't think he was respected, but he wasn't like, they weren't expecting him to be like centuries later
Right.
a god.
Yeah.
So he wasn't even the top dog at the time, I don't think. And apparently after he died, a few of his contemporaries put together like a collection of his works, and a lot, if it wasn't for them printing that and some of those copies surviving, like a lot of the plays just would never have been heard of.
And we wouldn't have had to study them in Year 9 English.
Exactly. That prick who published them.
Yeah, thanks a lot, mate.
Macbeth is a bit full on. I don't understand it. No man of woman born? What do you mean? Anyway,
It's a riddle.
yeah.
Because you're not born of a woman. We all know that. Cesarean.
Uh-huh.
They
Yeah. Then you
don't
don't
count.
come from a woman.
No, you don't come from a woman. And you know you don't because your head's such a perfectly round shape. Hasn't been squeezed out of anywhere. Is that why people, maybe me, have weird shaped heads? Because I got squeezed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good for you, though.
I wouldn't think about it too much.
But if you ever see someone with a perfect dome, you go,
You're like,
there's
okay.
a C-section
That's
baby
it.
right
Baby.
there.
Mum's too posh to push, huh? I don't believe that. It's not a thing I believe, but it's a funny phrase.
It's not, well,
Have you heard people call it? I think maybe Dave Thornton in a routine called it the French doors,
fuck.
which I'm sure he did. He probably didn't coin the term. Well, maybe. Yeah. Anyway.
I reckon his delivery was probably better.
Oh, better than
I think
yeah.
it was something like. Anyway, so no matter how disappointed he felt, mild or extreme, depending on who you listen to, he needn't have worried.
Okay.
Because the following year, so, in December, so a little while later, Samuel's then 19-year-old son, William Henry, came to his father with an exciting discovery.
Oh my gosh.
He had run into an acquaintance who he called Mr. H, as Mr. H did not want his identity to be revealed.
And Shakespeare.
Mr. H had an old trunk.
Silent S. Silent Shakespeare. He never died.
Call me Mr. H.
Mr. H had an old trunk filled with bits and bobs, and inside that trunk, William Henry had found a deed. Not just any old deed, a mortgage deed signed by Shakespeare.
Whoa.
You're
That's big.
kidding me.
Huge.
A mortgage deed.
Yes. Samuel Ireland could not believe it. And this acquaintance of his son had just let him have it because this is going to be valuable. This is a big deal. So the following day, Samuel took it to the herald's office, who inspected the deed and approved it's genuine.
Whoa. Because he didn't sell it. I'm like, oh, if he was trying to con him, he'd try and make money.
He was like, yeah, you can have that.
That's amazing. Have you heard this about it? I'm so sorry because I just recently re-listened to this Bill Bryson book about Shakespeare. But apparently...
You know fiction exists, right? Give it a go sometime.
It's pretty good,
It's
too.
pretty fun.
It's pretty. Have
Feels
you
like
heard?
a waste of time to me.
Have you heard of a writer?
Hey, when life is so vivid and full of twists
Your
and turns.
life isn't vivid.
Not my life, but, history. But apparently his name, in all the times they've seen it, got it written down, it was never spelt the same.
Yes.
Because back then, language was way less written down. But it's interesting that
this guy would never write things down.
Yeah, but isn't that
As
interesting?
a playwright.
Even he's writing his name differently.
Yeah.
How's it spelt in this one?
Oh, I'm not sure. But-
Shakespeare?
Yeah, but it's genuine.
It's a silent Shakespeare.
It's
Mr. SH.
So it's a big deal, right? Like, this is really exciting. Many of Samuel Ireland's peers visited the island home to visit the document themselves. They wanted to have a look at
I'd
it.
love to visit
I
a
mean,
document.
I wrote view, but visit's fun.
I'll come around for a visit. Oh, can I have some alone time with the document?
So William Henry later wrote, numerous persons flocked to Mr. Ireland's house in order to inspect the deed, who all coincided in believing the instrument valid. This was written in the 1800s. So
Right, but everyone's like, that is legit.
they're so excited. And after the lapse of some days, it was hinted that, in all probability, many papers of Shakespeare's might be found by referring to the same source from whence the deed had been drawn. This suggestion was frequently uttered in my presence. So Daddy's friends are saying, surely there's more where this came from.
Yeah.
So young William Henry goes back to his source to see if there are, in fact, any other documents.
Dude, have you checked the rest of the trunk?
And in fact, there were.
Really?
Yes.
This is
Nope. The next thing he presented to his father was a promissory note from Shakespeare to fellow actor John Hemmings, the only such note ever discovered from the period.
Whoa.
Wow. And this is just in the trunk. In the trunk.
In the trunk. It was the only one of its kind, had it been genuine.
This is a magic trunk.
That would seem like a key phrase there.
Uh-huh.
Had it been genuine.
I'm wondering if this trunk was actually Shakespeare started a time capsule and he put in a few of his, important bits and bobs.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, like a little macaroni thing he made for his mum when he was 7 or something.
Yeah, a deed to a house or whatever.
So I might do the rest of the report to the one who's listening.
Had it been genuine.
Had it been genuine.
But,
See,
I didn't know you wanted to see that because you shut me up before. But that was
when
just
you were
because
about to make a speculation about what I was about to
Yeah,
say.
yeah. because
I'm trying to tell a story here. Like, I know it's all about research and yada yada, but it's also about entertainment.
I'm
Sorry,
really- I'm
I heard that
listening.
on. I was thinking you still wanted me to keep playing dumb, but no, you're okay with us speculating now
Now we can speculate.
because I think it's so funny when I always think about this. And I can't even remember if this was a documentary or a dramatization, but it was these Hitler diaries.
Yeah.
And they were being sold, but it was a forgery. And there was this scene where they were to check its authenticity, this new one, and they showed the guy like putting his cup of tea on there, aging it in different ways. And then to check the authenticity, they checked this new Hitler diary against one of the same forger's other Hitler diaries from earlier. And they're like, it matches, the handwriting matches up. It's because if you get like,
This has actually been forged by the same person.
So
Can you believe that? So it must be real.
well, they didn't know it was a forgery, Dave. I'll tell you that. That's a point that I probably should have made
But the
clear.
first part, they didn't bother checking. They went, this is real. And anything that we subsequently find, so they could actually find the genuine Hitler diary and be like, well, this doesn't match
Yeah,
this. So
I mean, they've chucked
throw it in
it
the
out.
bin.
Yeah.
Throw it in the bin. So you're saying, had it been genuine? But the first document, it had been checked by the Herald's office.
I know.
They knew it was genuine.
exactly.
But this one, had it been genuine? Is it?
Well, see, William Henry had seen his father's disappointment, nay, devastation,
Oh.
when he was told that Shakespeare's manuscripts had been destroyed at Clopton House, and he wanted to do something to make his dad happy. He later wrote that from a chance acquaintance met at a bookbinder's, the young man learned of a technique for simulating the appearance of ancient writing by using a special ink and then heating the paper.
Oh, but this is a grade 3 project.
Well, his work at a legal firm gave him access to Elizabethan and Jacobean parchment deeds. So in December of 1794, he cut a piece of parchment from one of them, used his special ink to write with, and heated it over a candle. And the text and signature he copied from a copy of a genuine mortgage that was printed in a book by Edmund Malone, who's widely regarded as one of the greatest Shakespeare scholars of his time.
Okay, so
And
there
this
is,
is at this
and it
time.
did have Shakespeare's actual name on
Yeah.
that, so he just copied the signature.
Yep.
And and he's done this for both documents so far?
Yes.
I was hoping the first one was legit. When his dad said, "Is there any more?" He goes, yeah, let me have a look. Shit, okay, gotta make a
That's
fake.
brutal. Just, quit while you're ahead, boy. But it's so
Maddie,
sad because he's
simply
trying to
will
make
not
his
quit.
dad happy.
He will not quit while he's ahead.
Oh, no.
Don't feel bad. What do you mean?
How
He's trying to
elaborate-
make his dad happy.
Oh, look, he's just trying to... He's not doing this for monetary gain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a bit of that too?
No.
Oh, I thought it was a bit
I
of...
just think it's going to be a long report if you like loving this guy. You know what I mean?
Is this Samuel Ireland?
This is his son.
This is his son. Samuel Ireland Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Siggy.
Yeah. Did you want to try listening or?
I'm listening.
Okay. So he obviously did a pretty good job because it was good enough that enough people believed its authenticity.
People came around that visited the second document.
Yep. This is from Wikipedia, which I think is like a Shakespeare website.
Yeah, he spelled his
Wikis-
name in really weird
really
ways,
weird
didn't he? You were saying.
Wakeshire.
Wikishare.
Wikishire.
With his next discovery, William Henry moved from mere forgery to original art. Having learned...
I found a portrait of him. A self-portrait.
Yep.
No. Sorry.
Having learned, apparently from a chance remark by one of his father's friends rather than by research, that Henry Wriothesley, 3rd Earl of Southampton, had been Shakespeare's patron, he decided to create correspondence between them.
Oh,
I've got them here. Do you want to have a go at reading that bold text?
Okay, here we go. Now, was this man literate? Can I ask that?
Well, and the language was different at the time, but this isn't, and I will say this later, but this isn't even a good representation of the language he's trying to replicate.
Oh, right. So he's done a bad job. Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right.
But actually, if you just sort of switch your brain off and let it run, it's readable.
Okay. Do not esteem me a sluggard, nor tardy, for thus haven ye delayed to answer, or rather to thank you for your great bounty. It is not written anything I've said. It's
Yes.
amazing that your brain can do this.
Yes.
Gratitude is all I have to utter, and that is too great and too sublime a feeling for poor mortals to express. Oh, my lord, it is a bud which blossoms but never dies. And just to illustrate this, blossoms is spelled capital B, double L, O, double S, O, double M, E, S.
Right.
Blossoms. This person is clearly very grateful for something.
Yes, but we're not entirely sure what.
Yeah, okay.
But, well, we are, but like we in the modern time, I have no idea what's going on. So William Henry later wrote that he penned the epistle without making any studied transcript, but merely committing my thoughts to paper in the disguised hand as they occurred to my mind.
That's like us trying to riff a Shakespeare play.
That's what
to
he's
be like,
fucking doing.
to be is not the thing to us. To err is to lie and live on thee.
Which would fool a lot of people. Yes, I don't know, it all sounds like fucking nonsense
But
to me.
like-
Yeah.
Surely this has to fool the greatest Shakespearean scholars
Yes.
of the day.
Yeah. He goes on, as I was, however, fearful that some document might afterwards be discovered tending to prove the exact sum sent by Lord Southampton to Shakespeare, I thought it most expedient not to make mention of any specific donation.
Oh,
So he's just
right.
repeating, he's saying, thank you so much for the money,
Yeah.
my patron of my art.
Of course, I won't mention how much.
No, that would be rude.
Yes.
So I'll just say
You know.
donation.
Like, why would I tell you how much?
Exactly. The
That'd be crass.
The Earl of Southampton replies in a similar vein, also sans punctuation and with similar spelling. Smelling.
Is that how they spelled it back then?
Yeah, smelling. He says, as I have been thy friend is Freynde, So will I continue aught that I can do for thee. Pray command me, and you shall find me yours. You shall find me yours, Southampton. Sorry, without the punctuation, it is actually very confusing. Again, none of that was spelt how it should be. You. Y-O-U. That's correct.
Great.
Anyway, so some people...
And Shakespeare always used thou. He nearly never used you, so that's funny.
True.
Is
But
that
that
true?
was the Earl. So,
Oh, this is the Earl. Apologies. Apparently,
That's
you was coming into favour, and
the Earl
Shakespeare was sticking with thou. Something that Bill Bryson said, if I'm remembering right. Doesn't matter.
like try like a little crime novel or something fun, or like, you know.
Yeah, give me a recommendation. I know you listen to a lot of worthwhile stuff, and I should probably get some recommendations from you rather than learning about things from history.
That's right.
And-
You could be learning about things from history right now. But you're choosing not to do that.
I am listening, learning. I'm listening, I'm learning, I'm loving. Having a great time. Thanks so much for having me.
What are you doing over there?
I'm getting the Patreon ready.
So some people astutely asked how both letters could end up together in the same collection.
Oh, good point. So if I send you a letter and then you reply, we've both got a letter,
Yeah, we've got...
but I didn't send it back.
That's right. So William Henry explained that Shakespeare's letter was a copy. So...
Oh, that makes sense.
Ah, great.
It's photocopy.
It was a photocopy. Samuel Ireland and his friends admired the style of the letters, but not the Earl's penmanship. William Henry had written Southampton's replies with his left hand, so they'd look different to Shakespeare's writing.
We've all done it.
I mean, yeah, I do, exclusively.
They call that the stranger.
William Henry had
Feels
not...
like you got a friend.
I got a pen pal. It's a stranger.
He hadn't bothered to learn that there was, in fact, known examples of the Earl of Southampton's writing,
Oh,
which may come back to bite him in the arse.
Dang. How was he to know that?
How's he to know?
Like he's
just riffing
asking
it.
a question or something?
Again, I think he's just sort of... yeah, you're right. He's trying to impress his dad or keep his dad happy and his friends. It's at this point relatively harmless.
But you would just say, like, surely you would just say, oh, that's also a copy by someone writing with their left hand.
Yeah. But back then, were left-handers the devil? Probably.
Oh.
Yeah, we're doing it for a bit of a laugh.
It's fine. From Wiki again, a flood of documents now followed, all coming from Mr. H's ostensibly miraculous chest.
This trunk is full of it.
Miraculous chest?
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, Dolly Parton. She's been described thus.
Can we change my name in the group chat? Or is mine
Miraculous
miraculous
chest.
enough?
Well, I think it's pretty miraculous. Went through a big change, you know?
Anyway.
After 3 days, they did not rise again. There's something there, yeah.
Just, Shakespeare's profession of faith proved he was a Protestant. A letter to fellow actor Richard Cowley showed that he was a perfect good-natured man, and a letter from Queen Elizabeth made it clear that he was favoured by the most powerful person in the land. So all of these different documents come up.
Oh, right. So these aren't real ones. These
No.
are from the trunk.
These are from the miraculous chest.
How many hands has this guy got? He's writing. Queen Elizabeth's handwriting looks a lot like Southwell over here.
Well, he uses left hand for the first guy. For Queen Elizabeth, right foot. And then obviously uses left foot. He's got it, and then he moves the pen or the quill into different slots between toes or fingers.
Oh, right.
Left
Yes.
hand,
Yeah.
mid grip.
That's good. That's
Easy
different.
peasy. Yeah,
That's different to a left hand pinky grip.
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
That's hard.
very
But-
different. Dave, earlier you mentioned a self-portrait. Well, a sketch of Shakespeare that accompanied his letter to Cowley showed that he was a wretched draftsman with an impenetrable sense of humour. So it wasn't a very good drawing.
Right, but there was a drawing in there.
There was a drawing in there. Still from Mickey, there were also theatrical receipts, contracts, a letter and poem to his future wife, Anne Hathaway, and even books from Shakespeare's library, complete with marginal annotations, actually signed by the bard himself.
This is a full-time job now.
Is unbelievable.
How's he putting all this together?
Yeah.
So is he just trying to find? He's just found an old book from the right time and then written in
Maybe.
some fake notes.
Yeah,
Wow.
putting in some doodles. Shakespeare
Imagine
going,
coming
I
up with
like that bit.
Or the receipt. For what are we thinking? 1680 bread. Half a guinea. Underline that one. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And then people are like, wow, this is interesting.
Wow. God, bread was way more expensive than I thought it was back then.
Rex, but remember his artisanal
this
loaf.
stuff would be like it would get people excited. If any one of these things was real, it would be huge news in certain circles.
Yes, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, yeah. So he's like, don't tell anyone about it though, Dad. This is just a cool thing for you.
Samuel's so proud of his new possessions, and in Feb of 1795, he issued a general invitation to literary men to come to his house and examine them. And this exhibition was a huge success because everyone's like, oh my God, these are Shakespeare things. Samuel Parr and Joseph Wharton, on hearing Samuel Ireland read The Profession of Faith, proclaimed it superior to anything in the English liturgy.
Really?
James Boswell got down on his knees to kiss the relic. They're all losing their minds. They're so excited.
If you're the son, you're like, geez, am I good or am I good?
Yeah,
I've
that's
written
true.
They said that's the best thing they've ever read.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I wrote that. One of mine.
I know, and he can't even claim it.
I know. And he's probably trying to write stuff and publishers are knocking him back. And he's,
Yeah.
I'm the best writer
like,
ever.
I'm better than Shakespeare.
I know him better than he knows himself.
Soon, Samuel Ireland opened the exhibit to the public, charging a fee for members of the public to see his artefacts.
That's good.
Oh my God. He's doing the opposite of what he's intending for his dad.
Yeah.
This is going to be humiliating.
It was at this
But
time...
don't worry. No one ever finds out.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've got a feeling.
Wait, are you breaking this right now?
This is breaking news. Sorry, putting on my journalist hat.
Oh no. The great-great-great-great-grandson of Samuel Ireland the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they skipped a few. He's going to be furious if he's a listener. I think he's a patron as
No!
well.
Oh, we're going to lose his patronage.
Well, he's going to lose his fortune. He's
Well,
just going
sure.
to realise that his museum is worthless.
Well, that's right. And, you know, we never pressure anybody
Although the funny
to
thing,
support us on Patreon if they've lost their fortune.
That's true.
the funny thing is now, like that many years have gone by, if they still had all these, I'd go to a museum if I was nearby.
I found one of them like on an auction site
Yeah, right.
and it was between £5,000 and £8,000 or something. So yeah, they're not worth nothing.
Should we get it and start our own
We
So-
don't
museum?
have £8,000.
Yeah, you're thinking of Australian dollars.
What about £5,000? The
We
lower
don't-
end of the
we
scale.
don't have
Okay.
that either,
Maybe we
mate.
could barter them down.
We don't have that.
Half a guinea.
Half a
loaf of bread.
guinea. Okay. We can't afford a loaf of bread, can we?
Half a loaf of bread.
Okay. I guess I won't have breakfast this week.
Yeah, that's good. It's
There we
worth
go.
it for it to have a forged document from a few hundred years ago.
Exactly. So it was at this time that a visitor noted that a document supposedly written by the Earl of Leicester was dated 1590, but the Earl of Leicester died in 1588.
Oh, no. And Samuel's like, sorry, what's that?
Well, Samuel confronted his son with this information, and William Henry wanted to burn the document. But
Right, CD.
his father disagreed. He suggested that the document might have been misdated at some later time, and William Henry later wrote that the two agreed to tear off the date.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Okay, so the dad's starting to do a bit of,
I'm thinking
dissociation
Daddy
or
might
whatever.
know what's up, or he's delusional, or
he just, yeah. But, you know, sometimes when you want to believe something,
Yes.
you see this, people will make excuses for stuff.
yes. And rather than like really try to prove the legitimacy of something, he often just kind of defends himself.
Right.
So I think that's sort of what he's doing. You're probably right that he's just like, well, it was probably misdated at a later time, and now they're like, oh, it's not real. But like, what? People can't make mistakes?
Yeah.
People
Okay.
can't write a date from the future?
And oh yeah, the mistakes can't stack up to feel like there's a trend that is, you know, is hard to explain. You can't even try and explain an unexplainable thing anymore. God.
What has happened to the world?
You know, Jesus wept.
Mm.
Is that a saying?
Jesus wept.
Is that a saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's
Yeah.
great.
I don't think it's usually said like that.
Jesus
you said
wept.
Jesus wept like you'd say, Jesus Christ. You know? I think it's usually said more like, and Jesus wept.
Jesus
But you're
wept.
like, Jesus wept. Which I quite like.
Okay.
Maybe try it because it feels weird being in past tense. Could you try saying it like Jesus weeps?
Jesus weeps.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
what do you
really
think?
good. I really like it.
That was nice. That was teamwork.
Okay,
That's
fantastic.
really good. And I think that if it starts to stack up against it, they just rip the dates off
Rip
every
the dates
document.
off. So they ripped off the date and then they put it back on display, and then it was subsequently printed in this ripped off form in like other because they published some of these later,
Okay.
but it's fine. Some people already a little bit suspicious. I was thinking Dad is suspicious, but it seems like Matt's probably right. He's like, well, fucking somebody else wrote the wrong date on it after not checking when the Earl died. Like, whatever. But who knows?
Or if you want to believe so bad. Or, I mean, it does feel like it's become a bit of a family cash cow as well.
True.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah.
With the museum open.
The exhibit's very popular, and I think it was open for about a year. So I'd imagine they've made a little bit of money from it, but who knows
Or you've
how
come
much.
so far that you've literally put your life's reputation with it.
Yeah.
You're like,
The words cha-ching come to mind.
Okay.
Oh, wait. What if I put it like this? Cha-ching.
Yeah, now I
with
get
the
it.
hand movement.
Your
No,
little
here's
action.
where I went, because I'll admit I went blank for a second there, because I was picturing us with matching cha-ching tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, where do we put them?
Yeah.
I'm thinking tramp stamp. That's just first.
oh, what about across the knuckles?
Oh, that's
Sure.
good.
Yeah, first you're going to have to deal with my
So,
friends.
Cha and ching.
Yeah, because if you go all across, it is 8.
Yeah.
So you go cha.
So it would look
ching.
like Chak
Yeah.
and Hing. But you're good friends with
I'm
Michael
good.
Hing.
Michael Hing, yeah.
So-
I think he'd
and
be
I'm good
flattered
friends.
if I had his.
I'm good friends with Chak.
Perfect. It's weird for you, but perfectly normal for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Chak's your enemy, but
Yeah.
Chak and I do not see eye to eye.
Anyway, so at least 2 scholars, Joseph Ritson and Richard Pawson, correctly recognised
Rich and poor? Is that right?
oh yeah.
Richard Pawson.
That's not real.
If he questioned you, you'd be like, "All right, mate, you're a fake.
Yeah. You're a forge
Get
yourself.
out of here."
I don't believe you for a second.
Richard Pawson.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Wow.
And what was the other guy's name?
Joseph Ritson.
He's real.
Yeah. Ritz.
They
Joey
recognised
Ritz.
That's awesome. Joey Ritz.
those 2 recognised the Earl of Leicester documents as forgeries. And editor Henry Bate Dudley started publicly criticising the papers as early as February 1795. But plenty of other people are like going along, paying to see him. They're very excited by it. But there are early on a few people that are like, I don't think so. There's also the fact that Samuel
I'm
Island.
so disappointed.
Oh my God, I can't start. I said yes. What are you disappointed
He's so
about?
disappointed that people are questioning these
Yeah.
fake things.
Fucking
Oh,
hell, guys. Jesus.
I know, like I come in with these stories. I'm like, we're gonna have fun with this, and then you go, I feel bad for this guy. He's just trying to please his dad, and Dave's like, oh man, people are upset about. I'm like, no.
No, I'm not. I'm more like, oh, those fucking doubters. Shut up.
Yeah.
It's real.
It's a real piece of paper, one way or another.
All right.
Someone wrote it.
It's be whatever you want it to be. Who
Yeah,
gives
shut
a
up.
shit?
Really?
Who gives a shit?
We've got a receipt for a loaf of bread here. Who gives a
Who
fuck?
gives a fuck? Oh, wait, is that the real receipt for a loaf of bread? Who gives a shit? Just look at the receipt. Fucking move on with your life. Jesus.
Jesus, wait.
Jesus,
wait.
wait. Just get over. Oh, look, we've got a Hamlet 2. We only had 1 before. Now we've got fucking 2.
Okay.
Shouldn't we be happy with Hamlet? Number 2?
We're all gonna die.
All right.
Honestly.
Look, Macbeth's back in a fun new adventure. And now he's got a sidekick.
Oh, excuse me, is this piece of paper legitimate? Fuck off.
Come on. It's just for
Who
entertainment.
gives a shit?
What's real? Nothing. Jesus weeps.
Jesus weeps.
Is this how you saw it going?
More of that, yeah. More of that,
Getting
please.
warmer.
Yeah. I think I need to just. Sometimes when I'm writing this, I'm like, this will be a big moment. That moment just gets fucking just talked over or shut up. You're like, this will be a good moment of suspense. And you guys will skip it. And I sit here like, the fuck?
Yeah. You're like, that was a big moment. Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
You guys,
This receipt.
am I right?
Receipt for bread. Okay. Now let's get to the bottom of
Yeah,
this.
let's do 25 minutes on that. And Jess is like, I never said there was a receipt for bread. I said there was a receipt.
That's true. I never said a receipt for bread.
Baker's a lot.
Now I'm crying.
Well, I've made Jess cry. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Well, this
Jesus
is
weeps, Jess weeps.
Jessa sweeps. This is there are people out there who feel very protective of you, and they're going to be so annoyed by me. Let Jess speak.
Jess has crafted a story here. She's going for suspense.
Sorry, we can't see the bits in your report that you've bolded, underlined, and put in
Well,
capitals
that's
and
why
red.
sometimes when you have to listen to me talking.
I will
That's the
say
difference.
this is exactly how you two go with mine
Of
as well, and
course.
probably Dave.
Oh, yeah, when you
Cute
got
when I do it.
when you've got a mystery episode, you're like, this is going to be big. They're going to love this. And you're like, who gives a shit? Anyway, that guy's name, what was it?
Yeah, and you're like,
I'll never
Rich
talk about
Paul.
him again.
I just told you he was never seen again, and you're
Never
obsessing
comes
over
back.
something else.
Wait, who was never seen it?
Okay, so
Okay.
some
sorry.
people are believing it still, though.
Yes, but the
I
couple.
personally am.
That's right. And a couple of people who are sort of scholars are like, There was also the fact that Samuel Ireland did not invite the two greatest Shakespeare scholars of the day, Edmund Malone and George Stevens, to examine the manuscripts, which other people thought was quite odd, even a little sus. Like, they're the leading Shakespeare scholars, and you aren't like, check this out, guys.
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe they're really dull company.
Probably.
It's a bit like a few weeks back when Dave was talking about the oil sniffer, and they're just like, we don't want any scientists to look at
Yeah,
this.
because they'll steal our
They'll steal
ideas.
it.
Yeah.
We don't want anyone any experts in the field.
No.
Keep them right away.
They're not for us,
Yeah.
thanks. This is our thing. A writer for Gentleman's Magazine in 1795,
I trust it.
even back then. But they didn't have photos, so it would have been like the engravers
Oh, yeah.
engraving tits.
And they'd be
Honk,
like,
honk.
bigger. Make them bigger.
Make them bigger.
Magical chest.
The writer wrote, the public would certainly have been gratified to know that these extraordinary manuscripts had been deemed genuine by Dr. Farmer, Messrs. Stevens or Malone, whose literary characters might have served as letters of credence. That was referencing Richard Farmer, another highly regarded Shakespearean scholar.
Oh, we've got the third best ones. Says it's good. Is that not good enough for you? Got number 3.
No one looked at it.
Oh.
Not even Richard Farmer.
Oh, they just said that.
So he's like, no, he said...
He said if they did,
yeah,
that would be
you
good.
You haven't deemed that by any of these guys. So it might have obviously would have made you look better and made these documents seem more legit if you got any of these 3 experts to have a look at it.
Gotcha.
And you opted for
Carry the one.
none of them.
None of them. But still, the exhibition, which roused much public excitement, continued for more than a year. Of most interest, however, were a manuscript of King Lear Shakespeare had prepared for the press, a few stray leaves of Hamlet.
Yes, he puts it out there. The experts are like, it's not called that. Fuck, I really should have done my research.
Hamlet.
I really should have
And
done my
2
research.
previously unknown plays.
Oh my god!
He's jumping the shark here.
Not Hamlet 2, but Henry 2.
Okay.
And Vortigern and Rowena.
Oh, yes. No, who's that?
Yes, William Henry Ireland had attempted to write plays.
How is he still working a job?
Hard
This
to say.
has got to be full time now.
Yeah.
Writing plays.
Yeah.
And he's still claiming that he's found these in the bottom of the same trunk from his friend.
a
How
bottomless
big is
trunk.
this trunk? How
Yeah.
big is the trunk?
It's a magical trunk.
And he goes, you know what? You know when I pulled out the receipt and you were impressed? Well, I didn't look any further. But now I went back in and now I found 2 plays.
How hard could it be to copy one of the most famous playwrights in history?
How hard could it be?
What, like Shakespeare's hard?
Yeah.
Go do it now.
Thou often. No, I already fucked
Okay,
it.
Dave did one earlier, though.
That was, I like you
Thou oft
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
There it is.
on a summer's morn,
Yes.
thou seest the shine of the orbital sky
I like it.
I love it.
down toeth my friendship of thou.
Right. Any
That
reply?
was really good.
No, you're still in the same.
Oh, so yeah. Forsooth thyself,
My God. And he's spitting everywhere, which is very good
Yeah,
for the
there.
stage.
and tie thy knave to the wicked son of East. Never, I say never, shall thee bow down to this, the day of the contemptuous wench.
For contemptuous wench. That's
Yeah.
what I'll change my name to.
Yeah. The contemptuous wench.
Sorry, I was pointing to Jess when
With
I
the
said that.
magical
Realistic,
chest.
Yeah.
We were talking about this one.
Yeah.
This chest, it's a Mary Poppins chest.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So he's got, and it's not one but two plays.
So he'd mentioned the existence of Shakespeare's unknown play, Vortigern and Rowena, as early as December of 1794.
Oh, he's planting little breadcrumbs.
Well, it wasn't until March that he was able to present his father with the manuscript. So 3 months to write a Shakespeare play. Easy.
How hard could it be?
It came with, this is one of my favorite, this is my favorite part. So basically, okay. Both Richard Brinsley Sheridan of Drury Lane Theatre and Thomas Harris of Covent Garden expressed an interest in producing the play. And Richard Sheridan was the winner of this competition. But this is my favourite part of the whole story. Fearing that a descendant of Shakespeare might surface to claim the rights to his production, William Henry produced a deed to prove that one of his ancestors, coincidentally named William Henry Island, had saved Shakespeare from drowning, and that Shakespeare had rewarded him with all the newly discovered manuscripts.
There's little documents. You're never going to believe it. My mate had found this in a trunk. There's also a note that says that if it's ever produced, I should get the money.
An ancestor of mine with my exact name saved Shakespeare from drowning, and Shakespeare said, "Please have this plays as a reward,
as a payment for
Thank you."
I know I maybe haven't been paying that much attention.
What?
But I'm starting to think this is a ruse. How can that be true? That's far fetched. I reckon this island guy's a fraud.
I think he might be an idiot. That's for sure.
I'm still in. I'm willing to hear more.
Why would this?
What are the odds of that?
What are the odds of him meeting this mysterious friend, Mr. H, who does want to be identified, but is giving him a lot of Shakespeare stuff for free
From a trunk.
from a trunk?
The same trunk.
The trunk that has a letter that says somewhat with my very name, but older, obviously. Not me. Saved Shakespeare from drowning, and now I get this play.
And all the money, and if any of Shakespeare's relatives come forward, well, sorry.
I got this
Yeah.
legally binding letter.
I'm afraid so, yeah.
Isn't that insane?
That is quite a gambit, I will say.
So funny. So while the planning was underway to stage a performance of Vortigern and Rowena, I might be saying that wrong. It's Vortigern.
That sounds right to me. I'll say that for nothing.
Yeah. Samuel Ireland also decided that he would publish copies of the manuscripts and papers that he was now the proud owner of. So he's going to collect everything, publish it as like this volume, and then other people get to look at all these previously undiscovered Shakespeare documents.
It's so fun.
It's very, very charitable and very very
Share this with the
That's
world.
right.
I really, really
generous
hope
is the word I was looking for.
that one of these plays gets made.
Mhm.
I really hope. It'd be so funny. And it's still going. It's still going on the West End today.
Still, yeah.
The longest run in history.
So Samuel Ireland's going to put together this published works, and funnily enough, his son was like, "Nah, Dad, maybe don't. Maybe that's not a good idea."
Yeah, because one of those big three that we talked about earlier might have a look, and I don't want him to.
I don't want him to have a look, but his father was determined. That's a very good point there, Dave, that maybe that would allow the experts to actually see
We don't
it.
want them. We just want people that are going to pay a nickel to come down and have a look in our house. And then maybe, my mum will make them a refreshment. We'll charge for snacks and souvenirs as well.
Yeah, maybe my mum will.
Yeah. She's doing everything else.
Mrs. Freeman. Shortly after the book was published, Samuel Ireland's neighbour, Albany Wallace, who had in the past discovered one of the few authentic signatures of Shakespeare.
Okay, now that is an insane coincidence.
Yeah. He then came up with a new and startling discovery. He'd turned up a genuine John Hemming signature, and of course it looked nothing like the signatures
Ooh.
William Henry had produced.
Well, that means he didn't turn up a genuine one.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Matt, there's an even simpler explanation.
Okay.
William Henry learned of this. He soon discovered documents with a signature much closer to Hemming's authentic one. And he explained there were actually two actors called John Hemmings at the time.
Of course.
Hence the dissimilar signatures. It's two different guys.
Yeah.
But he's found documents for both.
Yeah.
This
in the
makes a
trunk.
lot of sense to me.
So what,
That
you
is
think
great.
like Jess Perkins is not an uncommon name?
Yeah.
You think we all magically have the exact same signature
Yeah,
that we
come
kind
on.
of copied from our dads, whose first name is also J?
Come on.
Come on! That's ridiculous.
If we're not going to be serious, I don't think we should bother talking about this anymore. You know what I mean?
Couldn't agree more. I'm going to move on.
Yeah. Please do move on.
So the publication of Samuel Ireland's prized possessions was not very well received.
Huh.
Writers criticised the supposed Shakespearean documents, taking aim at the contents and quality of the writing, the poor spelling, and just generally the huge drop in quality which made them doubtful of its legitimacy.
Ah.
But Samuel Ireland's friends and supporters raced in with replies. I love this logic. Francis Webb argued that as the paper was old, the documents must have belonged to Shakespeare's time, and there would be no reason to forge them then. Therefore, they must be genuine.
That's good.
Great, because at the time, people don't know there's going to be this massive guy.
And the paper is old. You can't just magically make paper old.
No.
No, there's no way.
It's not like you work in a place that has access to old paper.
And also, how about this? Yeah, not all of his ones were bangers.
No,
That's right.
that's huge pressure we put on playwrights, singers, etc. That like everything has to be a banger.
These might have been first drafts. You went, not worth exploring further.
Yeah, they didn't put him in the folio because they sucked.
Yeah.
He knew that.
He knew that. He was going to come back to them later maybe and workshop them, but the finished product would look incredibly different to what we're reading now.
It was his, what do you call the first draft where you just spew it all out?
Yeah, it's just like a mind dump.
Yeah.
Which, I would say this entire podcast usually is for us.
Yeah, but we'll get a good one day.
But if you edit them down.
Yeah, AJ, please.
Please.
It's what everyone wants.
So I loved that logic of like, the paper's old. How could it be forged?
Yeah, and why would the other logic? Why would anyone do this? Why would anyone fake it?
Why back then would you need to forge something?
Yeah, and why now? People are good. Why would anyone lie?
That's right.
Great logic. Why would anyone lie?
Another of Ireland's supporters, named Wally Chamberlain Alton, maintained that the papers were so voluminous that forgery was out of the question.
Yeah.
He expressed a hope that Vortigern would turn out to be genuine, as it might well revitalise contemporary drama. He looked to the judgment of the audience for the play's vindication.
Okay.
They loved it.
Mm.
Well, I mean, it was already like so old-fashioned.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? They wouldn't get it like it was intended for an Elizabethan audience or a Jacobean audience. Because, not everyone realizes this, but Elizabeth died during Shakespeare's time, and he wrote a lot of his banging plays under King James's rule.
Including Vortigern and
I think
Rowena.
Vortigern and
Vortigern.
Rowena.
And I think if once you experience it with that context,
I've always said it like that.
And I've always said it like that. When you enjoy it in that context, I think you'll watch and you'll be like, "Well, Jesus weeps." In brackets, positive.
Yeah.
Good.
Weeps with joy.
Yeah, Shakespeare often had sort of little descriptors in the text there too.
Yeah. Big fan of the
JWWJ.
bracket. Yeah.
Jesus
In
weeps with
brackets. Oh, that's really good.
Thank you so much.
That's
really, really
fantastic.
good.
That's beautifully written.
Thank you.
Was that one of yours? Or was that a Shakespearean
That's one of mine. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt.
Did you find that in the trunk? No, it's yours.
That's mine.
So
Found that in this trunk.
She's pointing to. I won't tell you what she's pointing to.
So, at the end of March 1796, two crushing blows came within days of each other. First was a...
Oh no, the chest is on fire.
What are we going to do?
I didn't finish searching it.
Oh. Firstly was a more than 400-page volume by Edmund Malone exposing the forgeries in detail.
Oh, that's one of the big three.
Yeah. It was titled An Inquiry into the Authenticity of Certain Miscellaneous Papers and Legal Instruments. They were very snappy with titles back then. He showed one by one that each document was flawed in its handwriting, its language, and its history. The spelling of the documents was not only not that of Shakespeare's time, it was that of no time whatsoever.
I mean, that's hard to do. He's created a new language.
I know. Incredible stuff. I mean, we credit Shakespeare with so many words, my name included.
And this guy,
he's
just created a whole new language.
Exactly.
Wait, what's more Shakespearean than that?
Yeah.
Maybe he is Shakespeare because no one's more Shakespearean than Shakespeare.
I think that proves beyond doubt that many of these words don't make sense, that is Shakespeare.
Yeah, and then this guy just doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it.
Idiot.
He doesn't get it. There was also, according to this idiot, numerous historical inaccuracies, not least of which was the reference to the globe before the playhouse had been built.
According to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't this prove that it was built earlier than you realise? You dolt.
Or that maybe he just had visions of a globe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't think Shakespeare's a visionary? I guess you don't even like him.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. The globe was just magically built in a day, was it? Didn't require planning, vision. Okay?
This guy's hopeless.
I agree. The handwriting of the Queen in Southampton did not at all resemble authentic samples.
Oh, the Queen
Well, but,
doesn't
like,
write all her own letters, okay,
authentic
mate?
according to who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in relation to the self-portrait that William Henry had forged, Malone wrote that it was most truly whimsical, being a miserable drawing of our poet done by himself with a pen from Martin Droeshout's print of him engraved 7 years after his death. So it was a copy of a picture of Shakespeare that was made 7 years after Shakespeare died that Shakespeare had drawn.
Well, hang on. I mean, obviously, Shakespeare's version is the original,
Yeah.
and that douchebag 7 years later copied his.
Yeah.
He zhuzhed it up a bit.
Exactly.
Use your fucking
I
head.
know.
Do you think Shakespeare doesn't know what Shakespeare looks like?
This
Yeah.
is nonsense.
He was looking in the mirror when he drew that.
That doesn't prove
Mm-hmm.
nothing. And I meant the double negative there to underline how much I believe it.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well played, sir.
I love to watch you guys get passionate.
Yeah. It
Wow.
is very...
Nothing gets us more passionate than defending our man, Samuel Ireland's son, William.
Well done, sir.
So that was pretty damning.
400. It's pretty funny to go.
400 pages.
The guy, he's like,
Piece
I
by
won't comment.
piece.
I'll just wait until it all comes out, and then I'll write a 400-page book that goes wrong, 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 wrong. Oh, really wrong.
Yeah.
Let me get the red texter out.
It's pretty amazing. So Malone was a very well-known and highly regarded Shakespeare scholar. So his takedown was detailed and precise, and people took it seriously.
Stop, he's already dead.
Well, the second blow came 2 days later when the Drury Lane Theatre staged their production of Vortigern and Rowena.
Yes!
Richard Sheridan had purchased the rights for £300 and the promise of half the revenue to the island family.
Of course, because the deed stated that they should get the money.
Yeah.
After reading the play,
And they should. He actually wrote it. If anyone should be
yeah,
getting
that one's actually
He
fair.
actually put effort in.
After reading the play, he must have bid on it and then got it, and then he read it and he noted its relative simplicity compared to Shakespeare's known works, but maybe, like we said, it was a draft.
Exactly. You can't
He
write
hadn't sort of beefed it up yet.
3 dozen bangers. You're going to have a bad one.
Actor John Philip Kemble, who would play the title role in the play's only production, had serious doubts about Vortigern's authenticity. His sister, Sarah Siddons, who'd been cast as the title female role, dropped out 1 week before the scheduled opening for unknown reasons, though it is suspected that Kemble had successfully turned the famous actress against the work as well. So it was his sister, and he's like, bail.
Wow. So I'm famous enough to carry this, but you should get out.
Maybe she was more famous, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, he's okay.
He's like, I need this job.
I need
you
this
don't.
job. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, this might ruin your rep.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I've got none.
I don't have a rep. Nonetheless, tickets had sold out early and seats were hard to come by. So it was, people were going.
And this is what they said. They hoped it would rejuvenate the
That's right.
theatre scene or whatever.
And accounts differ in details, but most agree the first 3 acts went smoothly and the audience listened respectfully. Late in the play, though, Kemble used the chance to hint at his opinion by repeating Vortigern's line, "And when this solemn mockery is over."
He repeated that line.
Yeah, I think he sort of gave a bit of a knowing look to the crowd. And Malone's supporters had filled the theatre and the play was greeted with the audience catcalls. So people were another account said people were laughing at the play. It wasn't particularly funny,
Yeah.
but they're laughing at how bad it is, to a point where they sort of had to pause the play for a bit and try and get everyone to settle down.
What I hope William did was the next day he forged a new document saying that this was a comedy.
Yes.
It's like,
yeah.
actually, I found another document saying this is actually a satire. It's a
the
parody.
like the Room.
It's a self-parody.
You
It's
tell me why I
yes,
sued it.
that's what I wanted. Everyone got my humour. So it was a disaster. William Henry Ireland later wrote that he blamed the actors, particularly Kemble, along with the Malone faction for the failure of his play.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You got a terrible audience. You got terrible actors. What's left?
Whereas other people said it was the quality of the play which made it such a flop.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Shakespeare's. Yeah. Just enjoy it for what it is. A first draft of the Bard's, lesser known or not at all known work.
Yes.
Veronica Mars.
That's right, Veronica Mars. Well, Vortigern, its opening night was also its closing night.
That's convenient.
and epic.
You only have to. It's really long.
No, let me pitch you the biggest event in theatre ever. opening night is closing night.
Wow.
You only have to buy one set of flowers.
Night only. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's big.
Yes.
That's bold.
That's Shakespearean.
Yes.
That's drama.
Yes.
That's comedy. That's Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but that's...
I don't know what
I
you mean.
think that's big. One night only?
Yeah.
Are there any more 3 epic words in theatre?
Do go on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you should.
Well, it was its closing night and it wasn't staged again until 2008.
Ooh.
Really?
Where
Yeah.
were you?
Hmm?
Where were you? Front row? Front row
Duh.
center.
You do it in year 12?
Yeah, I did it. That's what I'm leading up to. And I put on a DVD of me.
A DVD that you've burned.
That'd be sick.
I do have a DVD of my year 12 drama solo if you ever want to see that.
Really?
Well-
I'd love to see because apparently you were top acts or something, weren't you?
Yeah, I got a perfect score.
Well, could
Well-
we put it on our YouTube channel?
Why is everything
Content.
content for you? Why can't it just be
Well,
friendship?
Yeah. I know you oldies don't like my generation for this, but us kids, it's just how we do it. We share, we care.
God, he's so hip.
You know Steve Buscemi in 30 Rock?
I know the meme. Is that where it's from?
How do you do, fellow kids? That's you.
Right. Okay. He's riding 2 skateboards.
That's right. It's pretty great. So between the play being terrible and the Malone takedown, the Island father and son both faced an unmitigated disaster. Samuel Ireland still believed the papers to be Shakespeare's
Oh, no.
and refused to listen to anything his son had to say, even when his son said, "Dad, I forged those documents."
Up. You don't have to. Yeah, you've been brainwashed by them.
Puts his
Yeah.
finger on his
The
mouth.
Malone, come on. These are real. This is my life. This is everything I
This
have.
is everything I have. What about me, Dad? Well, yeah.
This is everything. Now show me the trunk. I
Fine.
need more.
Bring me the trunk. William Henry confessed the forgery to his sisters, to his mother, and to the neighbour, Albany Wallace, but his father did not believe his story. The public blamed Samuel Ireland, and the sales of his books suffered a fair bit as well. Blaming Malone for his misfortune, Samuel Ireland set out to write a book that would destroy the scholar's reputation.
Beautiful.
With the aid of another writer, Thomas Caldecott, he attacked Malone for using forensic techniques like handwriting comparisons to settle a literary question rather than relying on taste and aesthetic sensibilities. He's there like, "Oh, you got your fancy evidence, do you?"
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, what about vibe? Huh?
Yeah.
Well, yours is weird. He's got a weird vibe. Huh?
It's
Who's
just
with me?
I always said that. First time I met him, there's something not right about him. What is he up to at night? I've heard weird stuff.
Really weird. Like, I can't even describe it because it's sick.
Check his emails. That's all I'm saying. Check his emails. Oh, you want more? I rest my case.
That's kind of the vibe. Concerned for his father's reputation, William Henry rushed to print a pamphlet confessing to the forgeries, but it didn't help as much as he'd hoped, as many people accused the 2 island men of collusion. They're sort of saying, like, the young guy's just taking the fall for his dad, or his dad's told him to do that, or something.
Okay.
So it doesn't quite help as much as he'd hoped.
Which would be absolutely brutal in itself.
Yeah.
It's like, you thought. Like, it turns out we still don't know the truth. It was Samuel
Yeah.
the whole time. And he's just like, I'm going to need you to be a patsy boy.
Please.
You know how I
Please.
don't love you? This will get you a little bit closer.
Yeah. You want a little bit of daddy's love?
Then
A
you
little bit of daddy's love?
you be the fall guy.
Okay.
You be daddy's little fall guy, okay?
So Samuel Ireland actually ended up passing away a few years later in 1800 at 56 years old. And a few years after that, in 1805, William Henry Ireland published Confessions of William Henry Ireland, which did help to clear his father's name a fair bit. So the pamphlet he put out was short. This book is long, and it's on the internet. I found it, and parts of what I've read today are from that. It clears his father's name a bit, but some were still not convinced that the elder Ireland hadn't known the truth or hadn't been responsible for the forgeries himself, and his son was taking the blame. But
Why would his son do it after his death? That's got to help you believe a little more.
Yeah, true. Just sort of, clearing his dad's reputation, but what for?
Yeah, and damaging your own.
Yeah, but
Like, if anything, now you go, Dad's dead.
Yeah,
I'll
Dad
throw
did it
him
all.
under the bus.
yes.
He had the magic trunk. He still sticks to the trunk.
Oh, it's still a magic trunk. Mr. H. He always wore a mask.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is.
But I was like, Dad?
Shut up.
Many years later, in 1876, the British Museum acquired Samuel Ireland's papers, which provided a wealth of evidence that Samuel was the victim rather than the perpetrator of the fraud, and now that sort of seems to be the accepted truth.
Right, he wasn't in on it. He was just duped.
And he
and
just
wanted to believe too
really
much.
wanted to believe. Don't feel sorry for them. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't... why didn't he take it to any of the experts?
Oh, yeah, I think he wanted to believe so much. He's like, I
Exactly.
don't want to prove it. Otherwise, you would.
Yeah, and it's so sus that the trunk, we start out with a title deed and suddenly we're putting on a lost Shakespeare play.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
It's definitely, it's the frog in the saucepan sort of thing, you know, little bit by little bit. You accept a little bit more and a little bit
and suddenly
more.
you're just too far
Yeah.
gone.
Absolutely. So, as for William Henry, his confession did not help his reputation. He took on a number of miscellaneous jobs as a hack writer. I don't know what a hack writer is, but...
Well, it's Triple J's
Oh, yeah.
It's the Premier Investigative Service.
Yeah.
Great. But also he always found himself pretty short on money. In 1814, he moved to France and worked at the French National Library. He continued to publish books in London as well. His father, Samuel, had edited a version of Vortigern and Rowena the year before his death. And in 1832, William Henry published his own edition with his name on it, but that was met with no success.
Ah.
So he's like, okay, well, we all know I wrote it, so here's my play. And
Yeah.
it was like, okay.
I think that's fun.
Yeah, I guess so.
Have other people done it since 2008?
I don't
Did it have
think
any
so.
success?
It was, I've just got the Wikipedia page up now. It had a comedic revival by the Pembroke Players at Pembroke College in Cambridge in 2008. But I don't think it's been, hang on. It says the American Shakespeare Center in Staunton, Virginia included the play as part of its staged reading series in November 2013.
What do we think? Comedy Fest 2027?
Fuck, let's do it.
I
Three-hander.
Easy.
Go for it.
There's a lot of characters, but I reckon we can do them all.
Yeah, we'll amalgamate.
Easy
Yeah.
peasy.
Get it down to an hour. Type 50.
Yeah, should be fine. And just to wrap things up, William Henry married, he had 2 daughters, but he lived a pretty impoverished life. He spent time in debtor's prison and was constantly forced to borrow money from friends and strangers. He died in 1835 at 59 years old, but for a brief period, he was, in a way, the most famous playwright of all time.
That's so true.
And that's the Ireland Shakespeare forgeries is usually, some say hoax. It doesn't really feel like a hoax because I don't think he really intended you're right. I don't think I think he just wanted to make something that his dad would go, oh, sick. And then people were going, surely there's more. And he was like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So
You back yourself into a corner.
yeah.
It's like,
maybe-
yeah, if you think you seem to love me a little more when I brought you
Yes.
this one.
Yeah.
So we'll probably call it the Ireland Shakespeare forgeries.
That's great. And then we can do our own little con job there, getting Irish people to listen.
Yeah. They'll be like, there was an Irish Shakespeare.
Whoa.
No.
Awesome. Hang on.
Samuel
but it's too
Ireland.
late. We got you listening. Now you're in. Because we're going off on a tangent. That's bullshit. That's annoying.
And you love it.
Now you say that, I reckon I've heard of the Irish Shakespeare forgeries, and I assumed it was something to do with the country.
Yeah. Same. But it's a guy called
Called
Ireland.
Ireland. Wow.
An English guy called
An
Ireland.
how offensive.
I agree.
The lowest of the low.
That's got to be the worst thing he's ever done.
Being
But-
English.
I mean, at the end of the day, no one really got hurt, and we're still talking about it hundreds of years later. Clearly the most significant thing that ever happened to his life.
Yeah. Yep. It
Apart
seems.
from his daughters.
Well,
And did he call them Rowena and Transverga?
Transvergo.
What's her name? Transverga?
Vertigen?
Vertigen.
Virgin.
No. I don't think so. There's not a lot of information about them on the internet.
Called them Kilkenny, Limerick,
Yeah.
Cork, and
Sligo.
Dublin. Sligo. Little Sligo.
Oh, my little Sligo.
Dublin did get a look in.
It's too obvious.
Yeah, yeah.
Hack.
Bit on the
Yeah,
nose.
it's a hack name.
He's a hack writer, though.
Me?
Oh, true. But that was after. He got that job after he had kids.
Mm.
Unless it was before.
Or maybe both.
Or during.
Yeah. All right, well, that brings us to everyone's favourite section of the show, and this is a hectic favourite section of the show this week. Very excited to get stuck in. The way we finish our shows is just paying tribute to
Respect.
our
We pay
patrons.
respect.
We pay our respects.
And the way we pay our respects is by writing about them during the episode.
I don't think anyone would have noticed that. But
We did.
it just turned out to be a way more convoluted one than ever. Normally it wouldn't take me quite so long, but I was pretty impressive as a multitasker. I think everyone will agree. I actually felt like I was more tuned in than normal somehow.
Well, I did not feel that as the report giver.
Ask me any question.
What was his name?
Which one, the son or the father?
The son.
William.
William what?
William Ireland.
What was the middle name?
Well, the forgery was William I. Ireland, I think.
No. Anyway.
William L.
No.
It was Henry. I was
Henry.
listening.
Okay. William Henry. I thought it was a middle initial.
No.
No, I was thinking of the I.
But back in the day, they spelled Henry with an I. We forget that.
That's right.
Silent I.
Yes.
Henry.
Was he Mr. H?
He was. Well, he was. Yeah,
Mr. H was the guy who forged it. Ask me another question.
he was. Where do you get off?
Well, Malden Station. Depending on where I'm, if I'm coming to the studio.
Just to the Patreon.
So, if you want to get involved, sign up at patreon.com/2goonpod. And there's a bunch of different things you can be involved in. And we love you for it. If it's not for you, the show doesn't exist.
That's right. And if you want us talking every single week times 2, we do our bonus episode basically every Sunday. There's over 300 for you to download in the back catalogue. We do a mini report a month. We do, which I say mini report. You did King Canute last month, Matt, and it went for an hour and 40 minutes or something. We just had so
it
much
was
fun.
longer than a normal episode.
We also do a D&D show. We just recorded a new season, so that's coming out every month until Christmas at the very least. And then we also do like a quiz or something. And then a movie club. The most recent movie was Muppet Treasure Island, as voted for by the Patreon.
Right. And our most recent quiz was put together by a patron named Candace, who went through the back catalogue and wrote down every time I misremembered a name or something, and I got Dave and Jess to figure out what I meant by certain things.
That was very fun.
I'm looking forward
Well,
to
explain. What's one of the examples?
for this week. It would be when you said Veronica Mars
Yeah. What did I mean when I said Veronica Mars?
Yes.
on the Shakespeare. We get the episode
That would be
number, the name, and then what was Matt meaning. And
to get to Vertigen,
Yeah.
I think would put that on a difficult
that's a
level.
tricky one, but it was really funny, really fun.
But yeah, the first thing we like to do on this section of the show, great report, by the way, Jess. I really did enjoy that
Bit
very
of a
much.
fun story.
Yeah, I love hearing stuff when I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And like Dave said, it was kind of victimless.
Totally. Yeah.
Which makes it way more fun.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
As much fun as we have with serial killers and other such things.
Yeah.
When there's no blood necessarily, it's even easier to be silly about it. But I love that it got made into a play, and I want to go watch it. I reckon I'd enjoy it more, or equally to all of his other ones. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Awesome. So the first thing we do is for people on the Sydney Scheinberg level, they get to be involved in the fact, quote, or question section, which actually has a jingle goes something like this. Fact,
Quote, or question.
Ding. He always remembers the ding. She always remembers the thing. And I always remember to harmonise. And the way this works is you get to give us a fact, quote, or a question if you're on the Sydney Scheinberg level. Or a brag or a suggestion, or really whatever you like. You also get to give yourself a title. And the first one this week comes from Adam Tripczynski. Tripczynski, I love your name, and I reckon I get it right every time. And Adam's got the title, given himself the title of Residential Love Guru.
Ooh.
Okay, I guess I'll step aside and vacate the spot if Adam wants to take over.
That's big of you.
And Adam's given us a brag, writing, "Hey everyone, my last fact quote or question was talking about how my wife was pregnant with our second child and debating on their cuteness award, with my daughter being the reigning cutest baby in the world. I wanted to brag that my wife gave birth to our boy Zachary Ash, although he came a month early and stayed 3 weeks in the NICU. Jess, NICU?
Niku.
Yeah, it stands for NICU.
Yes.
I reckon the C in the ICU is
Neonatal intensive care.
Thank you. He's made. I only asked Jess not because she's a woman, but because she was a paramedic briefly.
Yeah.
Stayed 3 weeks in the NICU, and he's made it home happy and healthy. He is officially the cutest baby in the world. Open bracket. That was born a month and a week early and stayed 3 weeks in the NICU,
Okay.
close bracket. Anyways, my wife and I cannot wait to make the trip to Toronto from Cary, Illinois for your tour in September. See how I pronounce
Awesome.
tour like Americans?
Tour.
We'll see you there. Tour. Tour.
Zachary Ash. Zach Ash.
Can I just
Zach
say
Love that.
a big congratulations?
ZA as well. Back to front, alphabet.
Oh.
True.
Thank you for
Very
double
indulging.
checking.
I was just say a big congratulations on securing tickets to the show. Well done. Not many left. We appreciate you. We appreciate you so much. And
Yeah,
congratulations.
That's a big get.
And congratulations on being a double dad.
Double dad. And having 2 cutest babies.
Yeah.
Oh my
what
God.
are the chances?
Back to back? I mean, jeans. After the first, the second one's more likely. The first one, that's out of the blue.
That's a roll of the dice.
Yeah.
You're like, cross your fingers. Come on, go on, go. Oh, it's cute. Thank
Yeah,
God.
this plus this equals what? But now you know.
You got to give them time. They don't come out cute.
And that, I think that
Unless
sounds like,
untimely ripped.
yeah, in the world. Dave obviously won the Australasian
Yes.
competition.
Dave did, not his child.
Yeah.
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 No, I was just clarifying in case people were like, oh, is Dave's kid cute? God, no. But Dave was adorable.
Have you seen me? I was absolutely.
So cute.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. So
You know, some people say, oh, I peaked in high school. Nah, not Dave.
Nah, peaked at birth.
Peaked on day
Peaked in
one.
the cradle. Thanks so much, Adam. Next one comes from Perry McQuiggan,
Ooh.
aka Dave's Tinder account manager for sexually active popes.
Oh.
Important role.
Thank you.
And Perry.
Popes are pretty modern these days.
Popes are modern. Yep.
Pope modern.
The Pope said 6'7" the other day, so
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
that's pretty modern.
That's fun. I saw a nun statue recently, and it was doing the hands like the 6'7", and I'm like, this nun is hip. A year ago. It'll come back around.
Any day now.
Any day.
Perry writes, has a fact.
Ooh.
Writing, well, it's a fact and a brag for Australia. We're not the 6th biggest country, we're the 3rd. Our territories, economic exclusion zones, etc., like half of Antarctica, for example, means Australia's tiny population has stewardship of 1/7 of the planet. It goes Russia, USA, then Australia.
What?
Person for person, 0.33% of the global population controls 1/7 of the planet. No other country comes close. That is a
Wow.
that is a funny brag.
That's a
Yeah.
wild brag.
We did it.
Because I think not everyone takes into consideration the economic exclusion zones.
Exactly right. That's the thing. And
They count.
I can't wait to be overseas one day and go, no, actually, I think you'll find if you take into consideration, we're number 3.
Just like when you were in America, those Texans were insisting with you that Texas was bigger than Australia.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you're like, oh, no.
I was like, no, it's not.
It's like a very tiny percentage of Australia.
Yeah.
It's a very big state.
But if you,
In America.
Big
if you
state.
consider Texas exclusion zone,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's half the planet.
Thank you so much for that, Perry McQuiggan. And can I just say, your name is too good to be
It
true.
might be one of the best names I've ever heard in my
Perry
life.
McQuiggan?
Jesus, that's
I don't
incredible.
think it's real.
Jesus weeps. That's incredible.
Finally, we got one from Stephen Edmonds. We know him as the Lego Man, but he's calling himself, I never know what title to give myself, so let us see how long this field can be.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
It is allowing a lot of input and no sign of a limit. Maybe I will stop here and next time submit the entire fact, quote, or question as the title.
No. Well, you've got to put a nip in that bud, please.
We're nipping that in the bud. Okay.
Stephen, thank you for showing us a hole in the fence, and we will be patching that hole.
Yes. With some sort of like toxic waste.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So
Huh?
you wouldn't want to touch that hole again.
Yeah, thanks, Stephen. You've ruined the environment.
Jess, what?
Don't touch that toxic hole.
Don't touch it again. It'll hurt you. It hurt me once and it'll hurt you too.
It's one of those hurdy holes.
So Stephen's offering us...
Should I change my name to Toxic Hole?
Toxic Hole. I mean, you've had some good options this week.
I know.
I think I should be Toxic Hole.
Yeah.
And you can be Magical Chest.
Yeah. But there was a wench before that, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah.
What
When Dave went Shakespearean.
Yeah.
Was it Cantankerous Wench?
Yeah, Cantankerous
It's
wench.
fantastic.
I'm going to
Magic
go
chest.
with Perry McQuiggan.
Perry McQuiggan. Fantastic. Anyway, Stephen's offering us an apology and a rhetorical question.
Oh.
Writing...
We don't get many apologies.
No,
I mean,
and
I don't
about
think,
time.
I don't think we're owed, but yeah, about time.
Yeah.
Follow Stephen's example, everybody else.
Yeah. So Stephen writes, first an apology. This is not a recipe as I've previously promised, but Jess's enthusiasm on a February Who Knew It with Matt Stewart episode prompted this fat quarter question.
Oh, God, my past enthusiasm.
What is crepe murder? First, some background. Starting with a selective quote from wikipedia.org.
The Shakespeare website.
I guess so.
Wow.
Largostromia is a genus of deciduous and evergreen trees and shrubs native to the Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia, Northern Australia, and other parts of Oceania. Was this the bit about the cum tree?
Well, crepe myrtle?
Crepe myrtle.
Did you say
Yes.
murder? But did he write murder?
He wrote crepe murder in
I see.
inverted
Okay,
commas,
gotcha.
which I now understand.
Yeah, okay.
These are, of course, commonly known as crepe myrtle. We obviously said something about crepe murder.
I love crepe myrtles.
You do, yes, right. And they're
I
little
love
purple
them.
flowers or something.
They're like they come in many different colours and they're very vibrant and I love them.
What is typically found around Melbourne is Indian summer crepe myrtle, Largostromia indica XL foray,
Okay.
as it is more tolerant of the colder climate. Varieties in this type are named after American Indian tribes. I have 3 in my front yard. Don't dox yourself, Stephen. Now everyone's going to wander the streets looking for a front yard with
2.
3.
No, not enough. Or 4. No.
No.
Too many. Which are flowering right now with bright pink flowers. I think it's the Sioux variety. My neighbour also has a crepe myrtle, but with much redder pink flowers, so possibly the Tonto variety.
That's what my parents have.
My 3 have been easy to maintain with selective pruning in late winter. While hacking it back to shrubs will produce new shoots and flowers the following season, doing that long term removes the graceful shape and may allow disease. So it is referred to as crepe murder. Until looking it up, I thought the crepe in the name was related to the appearance of the bark, but is due to the flowers resembling a crepe, which is a historical mourning, as in death, not before lunch, bonnet. I promise next time it will be a recipe, or maybe a fact about a certain year. Stephen, you do not need to apologise.
You don't apologise to
You
us.
can do whatever you like. I like all of those options.
And I love crepe myrtles. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much to Stephen, Perry, and Adam for their facts, quotes, or questions, or more
So pretty.
more accurately, their rhetorical questions, facts, and brags. The next thing we like to do is shout out to a few of our other great Patreon supporters. Jess normally comes up with a game based on the title of the show.
Yeah.
Or the topic even.
Which sort of artist, writer, painter, singer, songwriter
Forging.
that they're forging.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to do what here?
I'm happy to read out some place. What do I just do?
You good for artists, Jess? Oh, yeah. You do the places and names, and me and Jess will rotate on.
Yeah.
All right,
artists.
1 for 1. First up, I'd like to thank from Windsor Mill in Maryland in the United States. Thank you to Cat, C-A-T.
Frederick McCubbin.
Oh, good one.
Classic triptych
Yes.
painter, the pioneer, Australian painter from the 1800s, something like that.
But in the Forgery, the Twin Towers are in the background.
Yeah.
that's a giveaway.
Everyone's like, what?
That really dates it
Yeah.
It's,
to after his death.
what's the word meaning that it's from a different time? What's that word?
I think it's
The past?
No, what the word that it's saying. It's in this thing, but it's not right because it's...
It's appropriated or...
No,
Don't know.
Dave's getting colder. And he started freezing.
I don't know the word you're looking for.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I think it starts with A.
Okay.
I don't know, though.
Anachronistic.
Anachronistic, thank you.
Is that
Can't believe we got there. Anachronism.
What does that mean?
That means it's like it's not from the right time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Next up, I'd like
I
to
hate
thank.
to learn on this podcast.
Yeah, well, don't worry. You won't remember.
Okay.
From a location unknown to us, we can only assume they're listening right now, deep within the fortress of the moles. Thank you to One and Jen. That's three words. ONEN.
One and Jen.
One and Jen.
And Jen actually found an unreleased Beyonce song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Possibly forged, possibly not. And brave because Beyonce is still alive.
So it was a pretty quick lawsuit,
Yes.
to be honest. Yeah.
AI is going to be so gross for this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
The day after she dies, I found an unreleased album
Oh,
here.
32 albums.
Wow.
I can't believe it. We're going to release one a year
They're
for
all
the
in this
rest
chest.
of your life.
Prolific.
All right, this reminds me of once, like 10, 15 years ago, there was rumor that, or maybe they were, Red Hot Chili Peppers were playing at the Super Bowl, and someone set up a fake website with a fake song that they did, and it was pretty accurate to like the Anthony Kiedis singing style. And he goes something like, "Ding dong, a bing a diddy ding dong." Just like that. So then it just ends with him going, "Shopping cart escalator." Oh, try and find it. It's so funny. Oh, it really made me laugh.
That's great.
Next up from Toronto, Ontario, where we'll be visiting. Congratulations if you've already secured tickets.
Congratulations.
Making myself laugh.
God forbid.
Yeah, God forbid a laugh on the show. Thank you to Annabelle Clark Leopard.
Oh my God.
And that's a hyphen name. Annabelle Clark
Incredible
Leopard.
name.
We
Annabelle
love it.
Clark Leopard, of course, famously attempted to release a forgery of a lost Dave Warnocky Jr. Novel from the pen of one murder, two weapons or something.
Two homicides, one victim.
Two homicides, one victim.
Thank you.
Sorry, yes, of
Yeah.
course.
I'd love to find another one, Annabelle, so
Well, Annabelle has.
that would be really good for our Patreon bonus episodes.
What was your other one called?
Crusher.
Crusher.
That was maybe a grade 4 story, that one.
Okay.
Wow.
About a mythical person who was a big crusher. Need to say more.
Yeah, you wrote in many genres.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
So what was the one that Annabelle found? What was the genre?
That one,
Romance.
yeah, that was romance, written from the perspective
Tween
of a 12-year-old who
romance. Yeah.
had no idea what it was.
Yeah. And it is graphic.
Yeah, it's like they start,
Inaccurate, but
Yeah.
It says, like-
graphic.
but they started kissing in brackets. Ew.
Yuck.
Next up from Mansfield, also in California. I think a lot of these people signing up for our Patreon pre-sale. Thank you to. We've got Patrick Pepin.
Patrick actually found you're saying forged. I'm saying they found
Oh,
these.
found. Sorry, yeah,
No,
we're
no,
not
just-
sure.
We're not sure.
We're not sure.
Found a script for a Charlie Chaplin movie,
Oh,
silent movie.
that's awesome.
Heavy on the script.
Yeah. Enters scene.
Yeah.
The little tramp
does
enters.
a little wiggle.
Waddles. It's a page and a half.
Does something else funny.
Twitches his nose.
And there's just like 30 pages of credits.
And then the second page just says cha-ching.
I love it.
That really got me. Sorry
next
for
up-
having fun, Dave.
Yeah, sorry, you're making me laugh.
Dave,
You're making me laugh again.
Open up
Open
up
up.
to fun.
Loosen up.
All right, next up, I'd like to thank. I'm going to try and have fun with this one when I read out their place and name.
Okay.
From Toronto, it's Darcy Fiander.
Darcy Fiander. Oh, this is me. Yes,
I
Darcy.
love the name Darcy.
Darcy's a great name.
Mr. Darcy.
Darcy Fiander, well, funnily enough, found a first draft of a book by.
Name an author.
Well, I'm trying
Name
to
an
think-
author.
The Mr.
Name
Darcy
an
author.
author.
Emma Thompson.
Emma Thompson.
Wow,
right?
she's
Yeah.
an Academy Award-winning writer.
Yeah.
Who wrote Mr. Darcy?
Jane Austen.
Jane
Jane
Austen.
Austen.
Pride and Prejudice.
And she had a book called Emma.
Yeah.
There you go. You can see where I
Did
was.
she have Emma? Yes.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
And
her.
yeah.
Emma
Yes.
Thompson acted in one of them.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Okay?
And she won the Oscar for it.
So that would be another example of the kind of thing in the quiz.
Yes.
But
But in that case, you just nailed it and won.
yeah.
Emma Thompson.
Emma Thompson. in
Well
this
done.
case.
Darcy Fiander has...
Writing in the style of
Jane Austen.
Jane Austen.
Wow. I thought it would be pretty good. Like, here's a movie that Emma Thompson wrote based on a Jane Austen.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Cha-ching. Next up from Strathmore in Canada, we're sticking in Canada, Tyler Harper.
Tyler Harper actually has found a previously unknown Beethoven
Really?
song. Yeah.
But
Really?
it's written without music. It's just like da 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 da.
Yeah.
And the dars are different sizes.
Yeah.
So you know how hard to hit the dars.
Exactly.
He's that good.
Yeah, it's quite quickly seen as identified as a forgery. Because they're like, well, we think Beethoven wrote in music.
And he's like, no, Beethoven was blind. And they're like, no, deaf. Yeah.
That's good stuff. Next up from Dover in New Hampshire. So we're home to the United States now. Sam Bratsman.
Yes, found an unpublished naughty limerick by Bendover.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Do we have the opening line at least?
There once was a man who had rabies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where could it go from there?
Wow. Oh, you know it actually, Dave. I forgot you actually were one of the ones who just helped discover it.
Yes, I've just got it here. There once was a man with rabies whose lady was driving him crazy. So he drove a car and he went real far. And then he impregnated another lady with a baby. This is of a time when limericks had that extra little bit.
I was like, I saw the baby's rhyme there.
Yeah.
And you went for a sentence that was baby related.
No,
Yeah.
Dave didn't. He's just remembering.
No, when I said you, I said bend over. I'm talking to bend
I was
over.
trying to
You look over your shoulder, bend over's right there.
That's the thing about it's unpublished because he was like, well, this is shit.
And I love how misogynistic bend over still is. The man, the titular, the leading character literally has rabies, but it's still his wife who's driving him crazy. Oh, the wife.
Happy.
Mate, you got rabies.
You got bigger issues.
Come on.
She's nagging you to get medical attention.
And yet he was able to find another lady that loved him.
She didn't love him.
So, just Sean, raise your standards.
Okay, a couple more.
All right, a couple more. From Lewiston in Idaho, it's Rascal Math.
Dizzy Rascal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That way you could just sign your name and not even,
Totally. And it was a follow-up to Bonkers.
Bonkers. Oh,
Bonkers 2.
TWO. I'm bonkers as well.
I'm still bonkers.
I'm still bonkers.
Can't stop bonking.
I reckon that would be.
It goes for 45 minutes.
Can't stop bonking.
Can't stop bonking.
Is this actually a problem? And finally, back to Canada. This person's from Victoria. And thank you to Lando B.
Lando B. Finding the work of Beatrix Potter.
Whoa.
That's a new tale,
Jemima
yeah.
Puddle Duck?
Well, yeah, that's right. Jemima Puddleduck is there.
Really?
Yeah, she's there.
People saw that, they're like, this doesn't quite add up.
Jemima Puddle Duck.
I'm willing to go with it. This still could be legit.
I guess I could be wrong in my memory.
And
I
there's
thought
also
it
a
was
couple
Puddle.
of new characters.
Yeah, like?
Donald, Donald, the cricket.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer, the
Love Hewitt.
Love Hewitt,
Jennifer the Love Hewitt.
and Jonathan the bucket.
Jonathan the Bucket.
Wow, Johnny B.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to read it.
Yeah,
Can't actually, Jemima
it's really cute.
Pubble Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems cute, but I mean, it's just the whole thing is them running for their lives because this guy's really obsessed with his garden. It's like,
out.
mate,
You got rabies. It's the same guy.
forget the rabbits. What about the rabies?
So thank you again to Lando, Rascal, Math, Sam, Tyler, Darcy, Patrick, Annabelle, One and Jen, Kat, and Anne.
And
Anne was last week, but get a little extra shout out there.
You were on a roll. It's hard to stop the momentum.
Couldn't stop.
Yeah.
And to finish off this week, it is a hectic triple triptych club and then triple triptych club.
Whoa.
We've got multiples for the first time. Oh, well, more than 2 multiples for the first time in the triple triptych club. We've actually got 6 triple triptychs.
Whoa.
I had to crunch the numbers a few times. And we've also got 7 triptych clubbers.
Wow.
Dave, explain the triptych club.
This is our Hall of Fame / clubhouse, really, for people who've been on the shout-out level or above for 3 consecutive years. We've already shouted them out previously, but now we get to welcome them into this Hall of Fame, this hangout zone, which is, of course, our theatre of the mind, but it's very much alive in all of our minds. And you run on in. There's food, games, entertainment, fairy floss,
Yes.
which we love. There's a
You said flary floss, didn't you?
No.
Okay.
great purple duck, and we've also we've got a new pinball machine.
Ooh.
It's Beatles themed.
Ooh, that's fun.
And the mat that sounds like this.
Boom. Ding, ding, ding. I wanna hold your boat. Ooh, triple ball round. Oh, wow. Dip, dip, dip.
I really thought that the voice coming in.
Woo.
I thought it was going to be
Walrus. Walrus round.
Walrus round. Man, honestly, worth lining up for to get to the Walrus round.
Honestly, sometimes, so like to get to improv that good,
You gotta do 2 levels.
He's level 2. He's level 2.
you just have to completely clear the mind, and nobody empties their mind faster than Matt
Oh
Stewart.
my God.
He was not paying attention when you said that sounds like, and he looked at you. His brain blanked.
He just pulls
empty.
a plug and it just goes.
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's going Walrus round. That's insane.
Fuck, that's good.
Insanely good. That broke me.
So Dave books a band for the after party.
Yes.
Jess, you come up with a drink. What's the
I've come up with an original drink.
Okay, great.
So first, nobody's ever done this before.
Okay.
I mix tequila,
What?
lime juice,
Huh?
maybe a bit of sugar syrup.
I think I'm going to be sick.
I shake it over ice.
What?
I put it in a fun little glass
Stop.
with a salt rim.
Please, never. Oh, it's actually delicious. That's really nice.
Please never.
Wow, that's really exciting. That sounds delicious. What are you calling it?
I'm going to call it the Jesserita.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And Dave, you've booked a band for the
You're-
after party?
You're never going to believe this.
What?
Because obviously we don't know what the episodes are in advance.
Of course.
Particularly when it's one of your reports and not mine. I don't know what's going to be on. So I email a lot of bands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in constant contact with their management.
Too much. Some of us have
Yeah,
said
honestly.
their feedback
They
is
say, please stop
leave us
emailing.
alone.
Please.
Mm.
They will not be appearing. But you know who will be appearing? They've said yes. Yes. It was a typo in the email, but I'm just reading it out
Whatever.
as I see it here. Saying yes this week is Shakespeare's sister.
Whoa.
Oh, wow, what was their song again? I remember.
Stay.
Stay. Hey. Is that it? No, that's Lisa Loeb or something.
Oh, that was Bic Runga.
Bic Runga, sorry.
That was Sway.
I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind.
Oh, you're never going to believe it. They were formed in England by Irish singer-songwriter Siobhan Fane.
Well, there you go.
Former member of Bananarama, so it's really ticking all the boxes. Obviously, it's by chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, their biggest, most played song is Stay.
Incredible stuff.
Stay. Yeah.
8 weeks at number 1 in the UK, 92.
And what did he did have a sister, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, why else would the band be called that?
Yeah. But it was just crazy that
did you hear what I
it took
said?
that long for his sister to, jump out from behind the shadow.
Yeah.
That's right, but here she is. 92, number 1 for 8 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so now we're going to welcome some people into the Triptych Club.
That's right. I'm on the door. I'll lift the velvet rope up. If you hear your name, jog on in. Come in with a bit of energy. There's 1,000
Bring
plus
a fucking
people
vibe, why don't you?
in there ready to hype you up. Okay,
Yeah.
everyone's going to be cheering you.
Yeah.
We haven't mic'd them up, but we have mic'd up Dave, who's on stage. He's your MC. He's your hype man.
Test 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2.
Yeah.
Jess is Dave's hype man. So
You test your mic. Hype woman.
no, she won't.
Great to have you on board.
Sorry, I was watching a video of Amy Poehler.
Great.
You sounded like the Rick and Morty end thing.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Yeah. What do you call those things?
I
Little
don't know.
title
Don't
card
worry
on?
about it.
Anyway, my favourite one, of course, is Sit, Ubu, Sit.
Of course.
Good dog.
That's good.
And
Deke.
Yeah.
And what about Fremulon?
Oh, Fremulon.
It's Nick Offerman doing it. Anyway.
So, we've got 7 names here. Dave, you ready?
Absolutely.
Dave hypes you and the audience up in a unique way by doing some weak wordplay
come
based on
on.
your name.
You don't have to say
Double
that bit.
duck.
Your place.
Don't
Double
say it.
duck.
I know. I just think it's important to set expectations. First up, welcome into the club from Wellsville, Utah, in the United States. Is
Wow.
Alison Paul.
I'm feeling Alison rich tonight.
Cash, cash, cash.
She had too many options. It's going to be harder from here.
Wellsville. Can I use that for someone else?
Welcome in, Alison. Next up from Lacey in Washington in the United States. Please welcome into the club Ryan Norskog.
They're more beautiful than Pacey. Rhymes with Lacey. It's Ryan Norskog.
Ooh, from Bristol. Go Bears. No, is that right? Rhinos. I forget. In Great Britain, welcome in Benjamin Carver.
I was feeling like a Benjamin Starver. I was hungry. But then I've met Benjamin Carver and he's brought a roast.
Woo! Thank you for providing your roast for us.
It is the Bristol Bears. And from Hillsborough in New Jersey in the United States, welcome into the club, Samantha LaRocca.
More like Samantha La Rock and Roll. Great solo.
Thank you.
From Coburg, just up the road here in Melbourne, Australia, welcome Meg T.
Meg T. That's obviously the T is silent for Meg the Best.
She's a megalodon. The T's short for the, and should be a comma in between. Meg the Meg.
That's really good. I've got it. You got to pay it when it's good.
From Ashfield in New South Wales, Australia, welcome to the club, Nick Batley.
I was
Batley.
Yeah. Oh, no, go with Batley.
It's gonna be
Nick Batley.
Yeah. I was battling before I met Nick.
Woo!
Now I'm not battling anymore. I'm feeling good.
And finally, from address unknown, can only assume from deep within the fortress of the moles. Feel free to fix that up if you want to get the Christmas card. Welcome in, Joanna Jones.
Joanna Jones, calling
Joanna
Joanna
Jones.
Jones,
Joanna
Dr. Joanna
Jones. Wake up now.
Wake up now.
Said doctor every third word. Dr. Jones, like, call me doctor.
Have a go. Joanna Jones, calling Joanna Jones.
Dr. Jones. Wake up now.
It's hard to do.
That felt insane. So welcome into the club, Joanna, Nick, the Meg, Samantha, Benjamin, Ryan, and Alison.
Oh, I enjoy Shakespeare's sister.
I can't. I reckon I'd know it if I heard it,
Me
but
too.
I can't. My brain's not accessing it. Something to look forward to after we
We're
stop
going to listen
recording.
to that. We're going to listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers parody song, which is called Abracadabra, California. Abracadabra, California.
That is believable.
You'll hear it and you go, this is really accurate. It's insane. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so now the Triple Triptych Club. This is for people, believe it or not, who've been on the shout-out level or above for 9 straight years.
Wild.
And there are 6 inductees.
Wow.
Where I've got the key opening the golden door into the section where we're going to get Leonardo DiCaprio is in there. He's painting your portrait in any style you like. He can do them all. And
Cubism.
yes.
Wow.
God, he's good.
He does that one. That's his base.
Oh.
What about photography?
Yeah.
Do that with your
Actually,
pen.
easier. I can do it photorealistic, you would say. Easy.
God, he's good. Mixed media.
Yeah. Crochet, mat crochet.
PowerPoint.
Oh, that's
yeah.
really good.
Eyes
Eyes closed.
wide shut.
Type of art.
Eyes closed art.
Yeah.
I'm an eyes
Finger
closed
painting.
artist.
So
Specialize in eyes closed.
now for this one, this is relatively new. How it works is Dave will give you a compliment and a salute. Jess will give you a kiss. And then I will give you an episode from our magical chest, our back catalogue, for you to have and to hold in this life and in the next. you're the
Custodian.
custodian. All right, so are we ready?
Yep.
Absolutely. So I also will be saluting,
Yep.
Yes.
He already said that.
giving the comment. But have you mentioned that they'll be able to watch on the video because
Oh,
the video feed is exclusive to Patreon?
that's right. To people on DB Cooper level or above. So that does mean that some of you might not be able to see it. I'm sorry, but upgrade to the old DB Cooper.
My mistake.
All right. First up, welcome in to the Triple Triptych Club from address unknown. Can only assume from deep within the fortress of the moles, but I think in the UK as well. The UK moles. Welcome, Sarah Groom.
Sarah, never stop rocking. Salute.
And Sarah, you are the holder of episode 21, Sir Edmund Hillary.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a big one. I mean, that episode was our Mount Everest in a lot of ways. Next up from Western Australia, I reckon Herne Hill, more specifically. Welcome into the Triple Triptych Club, Curtis Brennick. Sorry, oh my God, how you've been waiting 9 years. I will get it right. Curtis Brennick.
Curtis Brennick, it's 5 stars from me. Salute.
And Curtis, this is a big one. You are the holder of episode 22, DB Cooper.
Wow, that is a big one.
That is a big one.
Put us on the map.
What map?
What's the map of podcasts that have done DB Cooper episodes?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
There's-
It's a good
There are
map.
a few before, and there's been quite a few since.
Next up from San Diego in California, Donna Bedell.
Oh.
Donna, I'm always going to high five you. Salute.
And
Excuse me.
sorry, give it a little smooch. And Donna, you are the custodian of episode 23, which was about iconic on-screen villain Alan Rickman, but also about what we thought was an unprecedented year of celebrity deaths in 2016, which looking back, is just not every year.
Well, no celebrities died since.
Yeah,
Thank goodness for that.
we're really overdue some celebrity deaths.
Yeah. I'm waiting.
Yeah. I'm looking at you, Queen Lizzie.
Yeah.
The biggest celeb of them all.
From Mount Waverley, very near Jess's hometown, in Victoria, here in Melbourne. Just to dox him a little bit further, look out for those trees. It's Stephen Edmonds.
Stephen, may the myrtles always be blooming for you. Salute.
That's beautiful. That was a kiss for each of your crepe myrtles.
And he's a big comedy fan here in Melbourne, Stephen. He goes to shows all the time. So very apt that he is the custodian, Stephen. You got episode 24, Monty Python.
Oh, good one.
That's a good one.
Apt.
That's beautiful.
From Greenville in South Carolina in the United States, welcome into the Triple Triptych Club, Jason Feaster.
Thank you. And good night. Salute.
That's just a compliment?
Yeah. Saying
Yeah.
thank you is a compliment.
Is it?
We've
Okay.
never thanked you, have we?
I've wished him a good night as well.
Yeah. What's
don't-
wrong with you?
I just don't think I
Excuse
understood
me,
what a compliment was.
I need to give him a kiss.
Yes.
Are you going to question that?
No, that
you call that a kiss?
No, yeah. There's no doubting that was a kiss of the highest caliber.
That's the only way I know how to kiss, baby.
And Jason Feaster gets another club. I mean, they're all classics in this era. Episode 25, you are custodian of Sherlock Holmes and Arthur Conan Doyle.
Whoa.
And finally, this week, what a big week for long-term listeners. 9 years ago this week, signing up from the beautiful, I assume, town of Beaverton, Oregon.
Oh, confirmed.
In the United States. Welcome into the Triple Triptych Club, Derek Brigham.
Derek, I love you, baby. Salute.
And Derek, I'm now handing you the keys to classic episode number 26, the Y2K Bug. Please treat it with all the love and care it deserves. Welcome into the club. Go get yourselves painted. Derek, Jason, Stephen, Donna, Curtis, and Sarah. The class of episode 553.
Wow. We're
You
proud
may
of
now
you.
throw your hats in the air.
Doff your caps.
Well, that brings us to the end of the episode, I think.
Wow.
Am I wrong in saying that?
No, you're not wrong.
You're right.
Before we go, can I tell people that the 200th episode of Who Knew with Matt Stewart is coming up live on the 27th of June. Jess and Dave are going to be guests, as well as Mish. Big Wet Wit Trip. Tickets on sale now. It's a 4 p.m. show at the
Oh my
Basement
God, I thought he
Comedy
was about
Club.
to say it's a 4-hour show. I was going to say, I didn't sign up for
I'm
that.
not available.
And I actually got, it's normally an hour slot, but I've got an hour and a quarter for this.
Really? You got the extra
Whoa.
15?
Okay,
Yeah.
fancy man.
So yeah, worth every penny.
I think so.
Can't wait. It's always so much fun, those live shows. But yeah, do we need to tell anyone anything else?
Just that we're proud of them.
Yes.
We love them.
Yes.
Don't listen to what the haters say.
Yeah.
We think you're okay.
Yes.
But okay in that you could be better.
There's always room for improvement.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're a 9 out of 10,
Yeah.
you know?
See, people who have everything, they're not happy. Elon Musk types, Kyle Sanderland types.
Yeah, they'll never have enough.
You know?
They'll never have enough.
But they think, oh, we're at the top and I still want more. But that's why it's okay to be okay.
That's right. Also, find us on social media. Do Go On Pod or Do Go On Podcast on TikTok, and you can find our website, which is dogoonpod.com. Find information about our other podcasts, our upcoming live shows, all that good stuff.
Watch Jess's rom-com. It's on our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. What was that line that I was laughing about yesterday, Bopper?
You're named after a shop.
You're named after a shop? Delivered so flat and fun by Alexi.
Yeah, a lot of people really thirsting after Alexi after it.
Yeah.
Saying, oh my God, is Alexi a dreamboat? He always was.
It was
Yeah.
it was a real, you could see his range.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Dave, boot this baby home.
Hey, we'll be back next week with another episode, but until then, I will say thank you so much for listening, and until then, goodbye.
Later.
Bye.
Ridgy Didge.
Don't forget to sign up to our tour mailing list so we know where in the world you are and we can come and tell you when we're coming there.
Wherever we go, we always hear 6 months later, oh, you should come to Manchester. We were just in Manchester.
We were just there, but this way you'll never miss out. And don't forget to sign up, go to our Instagram, click our link tree. Very, very easy.
It means we know to come to you, and you'll also know that we're coming to you.
Yeah, we'll come to you, you come to us. Very good.
And we give you a spam-free guarantee.